to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back
There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever, everything would stay the same.
And my heart feel like December when somebody say your name, 'cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day, yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, yeah. Everything gon' be alright, go raise a glass and say, here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you.
There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, when I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop.
And my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I carry these torches for you, but you know I'll never drop, yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, yeah. Everything gon' be alright, go raise a glass and say, here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back you. Memories bring back you.
Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark, no blinding light or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black, and I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love, so I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the souls
Check 1 2, mic test 1 2 check.
The time for sleep is now.
Hello, hello, hello. What's up, y'all? I love Mirabelle's voice. Check, check, check. What's up?
Illuminate the nose on their vacancy sign.
Okay.
If there's no one beside
Hello. So, obviously I've not taken down the decor from our stream on Sunday. What's up, y'all? Turn down the volume a little bit here. Okay. Hey, what's up? We got Matt Walden AC in the house. What's up, Matt? Thanks for being here, my dude. We got Edie in the house. What's up, Coggles? Sunflower, thank you so much for the resub at 17 months. I appreciate you. Longest streamer I was around for. Wow, I never saw this number near my name. 17 months. That's insane. Thank you so much for 17. How are you, Sunflower? I will probably take down the balloons, but I'm just like super lazy. It's still hot. It's taken me a lot of energy just to be here. Coggles, thanks for shouting out. Matt. What's up, Brian? What's up? Miss Regine. Hi, Michael. Hi, friends in chat. Hello, Regine. How are you? Hope you're keeping cool. Coggles, thank you so much for for tier 3, 26 months. Let's go. Where's your little button? Let's find your little button here. Hello? We stand Coggles in this household. There we go. Barnum, what's up? Matt, I'm obsessed with that new single. She's All Mine. I have yet to clip from Sunday stream, but we listened to it on stream together, and I've been meaning to like clip it so I can tag you in it, but it's taking me a second. But thanks for being here, my dude. I hope you're well. Let's see. Miss Virgin gifting us up to Matt Walden. Let's go. Welcome in, y'all. If you do not know who Matt Walden AC is, please do yourself a favor and go follow him. He's an incredible singer, songwriter who's on tour right now, and just released a new single called She's All Mine, and it is vibes. I say this, Matt, but like listening to that song makes me want to, like, I feel like I'm in a lazy river on a floaty with like a drink in hand. That's exactly the feeling, and if that's what you're going for, you captured it. Edie, how are you? I was watching Us the Duos live. They're at Disney this week. I didn't even know they were here. I go into their DMs. I was like, wait, you're back in SoCal? I'm getting the updated Omicron booster shot tomorrow. Good for you, Brian. Nice. Ninja, how are you? Hi. Okay. Confession, chat. I kind of forgot today was Tuesday because of the holiday yesterday, and I thought, oh, I guess I don't have to stream till tomorrow. And then I was like, oh wait, no, it's Tuesday. So I'm here. Anyone else forget that it's Tuesday? How's your day going? Bird Squad, it's good. Wait, Bird Squad, I know your name is Amani. Can I call you Amani, or do you want me to call you that? I just want to make sure that we're addressing you correctly. These are my confessions. Confessions part 2. Hi, Joy. I forgot that it was Tuesday. See? Thank you. I did laundry, and I'm like, wow, this is a chill day. I don't have much going on today. And I was like, oh, it's Tuesday. That's fine, but only you. Okay. I'll call you Amani. Barnumals, if you haven't picked up on that, Bird Squad, also known as Amani, actually has been supporting my live stream journey and my musical journey before Twitch. Okay. How are y'all keeping cool out there if you're in this heat wave? Erra vida, hi. I had so much fun on Sunday. Thank you for celebrating and for dropping by on our little Happy Stack stream. Today's don't exist Tuesdays. Do you have tonight off, Maddie? I'm calling you Maddie. Wait, hold on. Matt? I don't think we're there. Oh, man. I don't know how hot it is where you are, Matt, but it's almost 120 today. My God. Yeah. It's relatively cooler than it was, 2-3 days ago, but it's still hot. It's still disgustingly hot. I have to have a towel on hand. My gosh, gross. I took a shower too. And when it's so hot, you take a cold shower, right? Just to cool off. And as soon as you hop out of the shower, it's hot again. It's the same sensation that you get if you go to the Philippines. As soon as you get out of that shower, It's hot again. I'm chilling tonight. Figured I would hang here for a bit. No worries, Matt. Thank you so much. Can we get some hugs for Matt Walden AC, please? My car was 123 degrees a couple of days ago. What the heck? Remember when I took your temperature, y'all? Chat, you were 105. 105. That's why you have to take a hot shower. A hot shower? No, thank you. A hot shower would make me feel cooler? I don't think so. No, I really just wanted to wash my hair because my hair's been really sticky with all the humidity and stuff. So, yeah, there we are. Regine says, I have a live limb request if you feel up to it. It popped up on my Discover playlist and really just called me out. Interesting. I want to instinctively say no because I'm still kind of resting my voice from Sunday, but if you want to drop the name of it so we can make a mental note of it, Regine, we could do that. I'd be happy to do like a live listen of it. Yes. You're packing for D23. Oh, you're going to D23, Imani? I don't think I've ever been to D23. It will make you feel cooler because the air out of the shower will be cooler. Okay. All right. Fair. I'll try that next time. And Joy, if I do not feel cooler, I am going to throw hands. You can say no. It's an Alessia Cara. Oh, interesting. Did she release anything new? Because the last time I heard from her was her last album, which came out last year. It's called Out of Love. Oh, interesting. Yes, and I'll be in California for 5 days. No way, Amani. Amani, you should stay a couple more weeks so you can join us at TwitchCon. Also, by the way, Matt, are you going to TwitchCon? Oh, it's from 2018. It's like old Alessia Cara. I remember hearing Alessia Cara's first song here and was like, who is this chick? Her tone is insane. TwitchCon, yes! Let's see your badges, y'all, if you're going to TwitchCon. Edie, I see you. Era vida. Oh, amazing. We'll bump into each other. My gosh. Yeah, so this weekend, chat, I believe I have my regular gig on the Friday night, and then I have a Saturday private gig. And then Sunday I'm off, I think. And as the summer is slowly coming to an end, gigs are slowly going away, which I think I'm not too mad about because I kind of feel like I need a little bit of a break. You don't know if you're going yet. No worries, Matt. Matt, you didn't go to the one in 2019, did you? Because I went to that one in San Diego. But just got a new job in training, and it's in Florida. Oh, interesting. Got some Floridians in the house. I should buy tickets just so I can get the badge. Joy. Then you would take away the privilege of somebody actually being there. I mean, Twitch will be laughing on the way to the bank, but I want to give hugs to people and for people to hug me. I desperately need a hug. Yeah. Okay, so just to give you a little recap, it's September 6th, also 5 days after my birthday, which is why we still have these balloons up. And celebrating over 75,000 plays on Spotify on the Nook. 4 years on Twitch, Streamiversary. And I don't know if you can read that, but that says B-Day. B-Day. And I also put that up there because it was Beyonce's birthday when we were live on Sunday. But yeah, let's just chill and hang and play a couple tunes and try to keep cool. I have water. Speaking of things that'll keep you cool. Okay, so last night the power went out just on our side of the block, chat. What is up with that? Hello? Because if you haven't already known, there's this huge heat wave going through California right now. It's insane. So much so that they put a 15-day ban on like irrigating your lawn outside and such. It's insane. It's kind of crazy right now. But the power went out, and I didn't want to stay inside the house because it was so hot. So I left the house to get some food, and I got some food at a eatery down the street. Got back after going to Target, and then wanted some dessert. And I remembered I had bought Trader Joe's banana pudding ice cream because I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, bet I'm gonna get it. Let's try it out. And it was so good. I don't know if it tasted even better because it was slightly melted because, you know, it was sitting in the freezer and the freezer was off because there was no power. But it is good. So I want y'all, if you have a Trader Joe's near you, to go try the banana pudding ice cream and let me know what you think. What's up, Brando? Is your camera doing okay? I think it's better now. I don't see the blinking thing anymore. It's not as hot as it was before. Wait, I thought it was like 85K on Spotify. I'm just saying over 75. I think last we checked was like 82, 83. Power outage in Texas like 3 days ago. Also, Michael, this is random, but because of the heat, can you remind me to buy 2 cases of water when we go to TwitchCon? Like 2 packs of like 24 pack, 12 pack? Probably make a run to Costco or something. We're currently at 83,387. Let's go. Almost 84,000. The deal is, chat, is we get to 100 by Halloween. Yeah. What's up, Fly? Fly, king of the edits, king of the animal edits, editor. What do I call you? What is your what's your role? Honorary Barnimal editor or something? No worries, Brando. Yeah. And we're also celebrating over 10K follows on Twitch, but they didn't have a 1, so we're at 83,387. I wish. Oh wait, I actually think we could put like a ticker, so we can watch it live. Might as well make the goal 500,000 by New Year's Day. Almost 100K. Let's go. Matt, how do you feel about the release so far? Putting you on the spot here. She's all mine. Matt, permission to play your song. DM say don't come after me again. I'm just trying to support my friend. Okay? My music friends. That's all. This song will instantly make you feel cooler. Just both like inside and like temperature wise.
Used to stay up till the break of dawn. Till she said, gotta
What'd
get
she say,
up
man?
early for work. The only moments I would see her
I'm just gonna play the chorus, not the whole thing.
was over dinner or dessert. It occurred to me that I could change my ways. Wake up earlier for her.
It's produced so well, sir. It's so good.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes. Okay.
Now I see her
What kind of
in the
images come up
morning.
chat when you hear it?
Get to miss her
I'm in a
all
lazy
day.
river.
I don't
It's cold.
even have to try.
I got sunglasses on. The drink with like the coconut. It's in the shape of a coconut. Vocals for sure.
6:30. She's all mine.
Okay. All right. That's it. That's all I'm giving you, chat, because I can't give away the whole farm. Go listen to it. She's All Mine. It's Matt's latest single. Yeah. And follow Matt Walden if you haven't already here on Twitch. Okay. Spoiler alert. She's Matt. Matt. I'm sorry. I hope your own song isn't a trigger for you anymore, and that's not my intention whatsoever. But listen, all your feelings are valid, and you're not alone, because you've always gone through it too. It's not fun, but we're here. Summer Dress, says Aravita. Nice. Okay. Giving me Jason Mraz, David Choi vibes. There you go. Okay. I have... Should I play something on the guitar? We're here. We're like... Regina, are you working today? I want instruments that sound like ice or something. You know? Bro, most of my music is difficult to listen. I'm so sorry, man. Matt, okay. I really hope I didn't trigger anything. If I did, I sincerely apologize. I'm really just trying to support. But hey, that's on being a writer about your own life. Yeah. Oh, tell me about it. Life imitating art? I've been writing about songs about things that have happened recently, and it's funny how my creative mind knew what was happening, if you know what I mean. You know, it's that singer-songwriter spidey sense, if you will. Dude, I'm good, trust me, I'll love. Okay, cool. Hey, Ron, what's up? How are you? What? I guess we're playing.
I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Now what you think? And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare.
Oh, good thing you got the day off, Regine.
Kinda thought they might care.
What?
Thought I could fly. So I stepped off the golden.
I see you. What?
Nobody cried,
Right?
nobody even noticed. It could have been a nightmare. And I kinda thought they might care.
Something.
As long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way
Nope.
that you see yourself, wouldn't wonder why you're here. They don't deserve you.
Something like that. I am playing that by heart. I don't remember the words. Okay, vocals. Oh, thanks, Amani. Chizty? Dark Oreos? Hi, sounding amazing. Also, if you are new or you haven't been here in the last stream, we now have a new animated emote. It's called the Barnum Shake. Can I see some Barnum Shakes in the chat, please? It was a little surprise I had for our Sunday Happy Sack celebration. It's our new emote. And I think it would go well next to the Kermit emote. I'm just saying. Sad boy Barbie girl. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Look at the ears. Matt, look at that. Come on. Look at that. Oh, look at the ears. Hi. I can't. In retrospect, I probably should have called the emote the ears or something. Regine, Matt, like, what if we all, like, if we're all in the room together and we write? Because we're all going through it right now. Can you imagine the amazing songs that would come out of here? Monarch, don't say that I'm going to start crying. Look at the ears. Oh, look at the ears. I can't. So good. Okay. So cute. Welcome in. If you're just joining, my name is Michael. I'm a singer, songwriter, music streamer, dogless dog lover. The Three Musketeers of Heartbreak are here. Three Musketeers of Heartbreak, the new album from Regine and Matt Walden and Michael Barham. I'm in my feels too. I woke up this morning, particularly more emotional than usual, and kind of went down a rabbit hole of looking at old journal entries. And I love how journal entries can sort of, they serve as like, they're not necessarily songs, but you know, it's a good peek into what your life looked like at that time. And I just sobbed. My poetry has been popping off in the Fields department. Oof. Yes. Era vida. You've been writing nonstop. That's good. Good. Express yourself. Be creative. Can I share something that showed at the top of my excuse me, TikTok? That was at the top of my feed this morning or today. My poetry has been popping off in the Fields apartment. Yes. Thank you for the hug, Aaron. Where is it? I gotta find it. Here it is. Can I share a little poetry? This is from RM Drake, if you follow them. Changing the song here. Says, my last relationship taught me how to value myself before anyone else, how to not beg for someone's love, that love and attraction will happen naturally. That is, if it's there from the beginning. It taught me how to not lower my standards, how to not lower my beliefs, my feelings, and my love for no one. It taught me to not chase those who don't want to be chased, to not waste my love on those who don't need it, who don't want it, who don't appreciate it the way it's meant to be appreciated. My last relationship taught me so much about myself, about the things I need to work on, the things I need to learn how to control, how to let go. It taught me how to find the things I deserve, the things that make my life complete. It taught me about people, not just love, not just how to love them either, but also how to be there for them, how to talk to them, how to listen, how to support them when they need it most, how to communicate with them when I have nothing left to say. My last relationship taught me a lot. But apart from everything I learned, it also taught me that learning about myself and people is a lifelong process, that I will always have something to look forward to, something new to discover, like love. I too need practice. I too need constant attending to myself and my needs. I'm more than just a human being, more than just a person who needs love, more than just a person who is constantly searching. I'm my own universe. And I'm constantly changing, shifting, transitioning, and I don't need the approval of no one. I don't need anyone's validation to grow the way I want to grow. RM Drake, check it out. Honey Bear, I love poetry. I do too, honey. I see music as poetry. But welcome in, first time chatter. Me too, Edie. Love RM Drake. Let me find my breakup journal. Let's go. Welcome to Club Feels, where you are absolutely given the permission to feel here. Dan needed that. That was amazing. Matt, I mean, we're here. We're here for you. Chat, this is a community. Not only that, we are family. And we're here for each other. Chaz, thank you so much for the raid with a party of 15. Let's go. Super deep. Club Feels. Not Club Penguin. Club Feels. Let's give you a soulful raid song. Are my alerts off? Hello? Shaz, thank you so much for the raid. Hey Shaz, thank you for the raid. Hey Shaz, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good day. I hope you had a good day. That's being confused with Passion Fruit Drake. Hey Chaz, thank you for the raid. Hey Chaz, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good day. I hope you had a good day. Yeah. Chat, what if we started a book club? Y'all know that I've been talking about Young Pueblo, right? A great book, by the way. I started this series here. It's called Clarity and Connection. Matt, I highly suggest you pick up this book. There's a book that is coming out, his next book in October, called Lighter. I've already pre-ordered. It's 30% off. This is not sponsored, but it could be. I just love this author. It's fantastic. Clarity and Connection is where it started for me. I've purchased the other book called Inward, and again, this new one called Lighter. It's coming out in October. I've already pre-ordered, and it's going to arrive as soon as it drops. So please, if you can, check this author out right here. You pre-ordered it too. Let's go. Let's start a Barnable book club. Come on. That's so dope. I would not keep up with the reading. Still need a pre-order. Do it, Edie. Edie, I forced you to get a ticket to TwitchCon, and I'm going to do this. Your next message should be, I pre-ordered. Let's see. Let's go back. Chaz, if there's a song I could sing for you, please let me know. Take a look at the song list. I haven't officially opened up the queue, but yeah. So let's see. I know I usually like do a randomization on some quotes in the chat, but let's actually flip to a page. Here we go. Page 152. Be prepared to meet a new version of yourself every time you shed another layer of old trauma, conditioning, or hurt. As you let go, your perspectives and interests will shift, Transformation is natural as you travel the road to greater self-awareness, happiness, and peace. Say that again. Let me say that again. Be prepared to meet a new version of yourself every time you shed another layer of old trauma, conditioning, or hurt. As you let go, your perspectives and interests will shift. Transformation is natural as you travel the road to greater self-awareness, happiness, and peace. Come on. PDX! Andy, thank you so much for the must resub, must read. 30 months, let's go. Okay. The book again, Matt, thanks, Virgin, I'll say it again. It's Clarity and Connection by Young Pueblo. That's not actually his name, it's kind of like his writer name, if you will. But highly recommend. Hi, Angie. Oh, bye, Imani. You're taking off. Thanks so much for dropping by. Appreciate you. Have a great day, night. Much love and take care. Bye, Imani. It's been a while, but I miss you. Angie, here's what you missed. It was my birthday a couple days ago. We're celebrating over 75,000 streams on my single called The Nook. I think it's at 83 now. 4 years. Yeah. I'd be a horrible weatherman. Hello? I can't. 4 years on Twitch and then birthday. Do you ever have that sensation where you're like, I don't know how to move? But wait, put a 1 in chat if we should do like a book club. I think that would be fun. Can all the Barnimals meet up so we can just cry together? Also, Regina, I know you said you wanted to share something. Where would you like to share that? I'm down for a crying meetup. Let's go. Meet me at TwitchCon 2022. Just be in the corner crying. So I don't have to read and just listen to your radio voice. 9476. Is that tomorrow's lottery numbers, Aravita? Because I got to write it down. Okay, if you want to join my unofficial official Barnimal book club, hello Oprah, go pre-order the book Lighter on Amazon right now from Young Pueblo. It's 30% off now for a limited time. Do that, and then it should arrive like early October, the week of TwitchCon, I believe. And then once we get back, we can start like unpacking it, and we can have like a little moment and have like a talk show, and we can interview y'all. I'm like, how does this resonate with you? You know, I've been meaning to watch for a while since Hans and Denise recommended you. Oh, thanks, Honey Bear. Yeah, we love Hans and Denise. Hans and Denise. I will not allow you to be in a corner. We would cry in a bar. I'm pretty sure I have cried in a bar. If you want to listen to that voice memo, by the way, feel free. No worries if you'd rather after stream. Matt, I know you sent me something, but I like mentally ignored it because I didn't know if you wanted me to play it. Are you giving us a Barnimal exclusive? Matt. I already let you know I might start streaming for this book club. Bet. AA Ron. Be petty. Barnimal Cry Fest. Barnimal Con 2022 is just a cry fest. Let me get some cry emotes, some Barnimal cry emotes. Matt, is this for my ears and eyes only? I need confirmation. It's a demo. Made it with Nick Black, and it's kind of petty. Listen, I have a little bit of pettiness in me. You know, I'm a little. As much as I could say for what had happened to me a couple weeks ago, I'm human. I hold no resentment, but you know, hold on. Do I have permission to play this exclusive? Because this is content. Nah, don't show it. Nah, dude, show it. Oh, there's a don't. Wait, nah, dude, show. Hold on, those negated. Nah, dude, show it. Is that? Nah. Don't. I don't know. Say yes or no. Just say yes or no. You're like, no, don't share it. No, yes, share it. Which one? Also, that's fire with Nick Black. I'm just confirming, Regina. I need to hear it from Kermit himself. Let's go. Okay. Kermit the Frog here. Okay. Hello, what's up, Barnimals? It is September 6, 2022. Exclusive audio here. You want to drop everything you're doing. If you're on the toilet, get up off that toilet, wash your hands, whatever you're doing, you want to sit down for this. We got an exclusive sent from the man himself, Matt Walden AC. Has a new demo that I'm going to premiere right now here on the Barnimal stream. I don't know who else of this world has heard it, but Regine, don't tell me to stop. I'm extra, okay? I need my extra points, by the way. Anyway, this is an exclusive. He sent it to me at 8:30 p.m. tonight, just about 11 minutes ago, and he says, here's a new demo, quote exclusive. Mama Tamago, hi, yes, tell TikTok, everybody. Here's a new demo that's kind of petty, but I love it. LOL. This is from Matt Walden, y'all, okay? And I will not reveal the name of the track. I'm just going to play it for y'all. It's going to be a little janky because I'm going to play it off my phone, but here we go. I'm excited. I'm so excited. You know, when you don't have content, use your friend's content. Okay, here we go. Apparently it's petty. But this is Matt Walden AC, straight exclusive, Barnimal exclusive. Here we go.
What's that? I'm gonna keep doing that. You play the chord, or I'll play the chords. I'll do it.
That's Nick Black.
You're all my favorite memories, and now you're all my worst. Used to want family, but you won't even rehearse now. You said you wanted bigger things, but you won't do the work. And I'm certain that you're hurting, but missed out on the life I'm living. Pissed off cause I'm out here gigging. Ripped up all the notes I've written. You think you know what you want, but you don't. 1 month and I'm out here grinning. You want space, oh that's so fitting. Here's all the fucks I'm giving. You think you know what you want, but you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh.
No, you don't. No, you think you know what you want, but you took all our animals and made me leave our home. Left me with the couch and bed. All I wanted was your love. See, you think you're free, but you miss me. And you know that I'm the one. And I'm certain that you're hurting. But missed out on the life I'm living. Pissed off cause I'm out here gigging. Ripped up all the notes I've written. Think you know what you want, but you don't. 1 month and I'm out here grinning. You want
Excuse you. Oh, no. It stopped. No, because it was... Oh, hold on. Sorry.
1 month and I'm out here grinning. You want space, oh that's so fitting. Here's all of the fucks I'm giving. You think you know what you want, but you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Matt, just tell me when to stop. I'll stop.
Know what you want, but you
Woo, these chords, bro.
I said some shit I'd never say. But you're the reason I'm this way. It could be easy if we stay. But I'm so certain that you're hurting. And this is curtains.
Come on, chords.
Cause you missed out on the life I'm living.
Hey.
Pissed off cause I'm out here gigging. Ripped up all the notes out. Stop. You know what you want, but you don't. The month that I'm out here grinning. You want space, oh that's so fitting. Here's all of the fucks I'm giving. You think you know what you want, but you don't. But you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you think you know what you want, but you don't.
What? Huh? Matt. There you go. Exclusive. Barnimal exclusive. Courtesy of Matt Walden AC. That is like right out of the box. That is, what is it, 3 days ago in a hotel? 3 a.m. in a hotel a couple nights ago. 3 a.m. at the hotel in the city of palms. I'm just kidding. No. Oh my gosh. First of all, Matt, thank you for giving us that to share. And oh my gosh. Chat. Thanks, friends. You know, as they say, Matt, take your heart, turn it into art. Take your broken heart, turn it into art, and that's what you're doing. And I am so moved by this whole. I was getting chills, dude, and I'm hoping that song is helping you process and whatever you're going through, dude. Everything you're saying in that song is resonating with how I'm feeling and my situation as well. I want this on repeat. Did Regine say F? She's all mine. Can we put this on repeat? My gosh. I am in my feels. It hella resonates. You don't want to put in the work. Bruh. Can I preach? Can I preach? No, but honestly. And listen, Matt. You are somebody that I truly admire, not only career-wise and somebody that I like to emulate, like watching you do your thing, but you are such a kind and old soul when it comes to just expressing yourself through music, and I think it's beautiful, and I feel like I connect with you on that deeper level, and I'm so grateful that we got a chance to actually be in the physical space, because it's just an honor to watch your journey unfold. And I just know, and you probably feel it already, that the next thing you're going to make is probably going to be like 20 times probably the best work you've ever done, right? So I've got a bunch of sad songs too, but needed some angry ones too. Yeah. Oh, it's that type of day. It's the day where we just cry and be in our feels. You know what? But that's fine. The contrast between the melancholy lyrics and the chill up-tempo beat is amazing. Yeah. What's up, TX Mariposa? Can I just say I love genuine people? Yes. Yeah. Can we cry? You're a ray of light, man. Thank you for saying that. Oh, stop. I really want to grab my journal right now and highlight a quote that I wrote down that sits on my heart right now. 52? What's up, 52? Thanks, man. Matt, there are not many people in the world that are like that, who are genuinely kind inside and out and wear their heart on their sleeves as boldly as we do. Because when we love hard and we love deeply, and I'm almost curse, you know, I'm a fucking empath. Really, I am. I feel deeply. I love deeply. And the thing that I've learned just in these last few weeks is that I often found myself apologizing for asking for more, when really I'm really just asking for what I deserve. And knowing that has been such a huge eye-opening thing for me. And I know that I never ask for too much. I don't ask. I'm never too much for somebody. It's just the capacity at which they are able to love. That's on them. It's never a reflection of my own self-worth. And for the love that person and other people cannot give me, I will pour into myself. And that is the work that I'm doing. That is my healing. This is what I'm going through. And it is not easy. And I'm even sitting here thinking like, oh my gosh, it's almost been a month. No, it's like 2 weeks, a bit. It feels like so long ago, but there are moments where I kind of flash back and it feels like it just happened. But every day we continue to get stronger, be more bolder, and heal, really. We all have needs, and you don't need to sacrifice them for other people. You deserve the world, man. Same to you. So do you, Matt. Each and every one of y'all in here, you deserve love. You deserve to be loved and appreciated. Can I share some Coggles wisdom that made me cry this morning? And this is something that this was texted to me a while ago. Coggles, if you're in here, do you mind? Can I share this with the chat? Sounds like sounds like college. I'll wait for Coggles to chime in. He might be lurking. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's bring out the guitar. We need some like angry feelsy guitar. But Coggles isn't here. He was here. Wasn't he? I know you've been told the very opposite, but hear me out. You are worth the hassle. You are worth the inconvenience. You are not exasperating. You're not causing a fuss. Asking for what you need is not being difficult. And don't apologize for being human. And you are worth the risk. Right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's say let's do something on the guitar. After all. That's right. Thank y'all so much. This is really heartwarming. You deserve people in your life who tell you that you're a presence you need. Regine, so do you. Ditto. Jacksmith, thank you so much for the tier 1 at 3 months. You rock. Thank you. Paper, scissors. Spock. Okay. I'm gonna... Chat, hope you don't mind. We're just kind of vibing and playing music, but also like connecting on a deeper level through communication, which is a vital thing you need when you're in a relationship, whether platonic or not, romantic, if you will. Communication is everything. I won't share what Coggles wrote because I don't want to do that without their actual formal permission. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I just want to be respectful of it. But he wrote something really sweet to me when I had confided in him what I was going through. But just to sum up what he said, he basically said, this is why Coggles is Coggles. He's not only a mod, but an amazing human being. But he was like, just saying everyone deserves to be loved in the way that they should be treated, right? I can't say it as beautiful as he did, but it's really heartwarming. Why do good people get hurt? I don't know the answer to that. Where's the pit? I have no idea where my capo went. I don't know where the capo is. It might still be in my gig bag. I didn't see it in there. Oh my gosh, should I forget it somewhere? Also, To Be Loved by Adele, if you haven't heard that song. Brace yourself. Era Vida? That would immediately tear me apart. And it has. As was said earlier in chat, we accept the love we think we deserve. Yes. Yeah. Adele hands. Yeah. And Aaron, just to delve deeper a little bit in that, you say we accept the love we think we deserve. And sometimes we put ourselves in situations where people are giving us the bare minimum or less than what we deserve. And that really is the hard truth, right? The truth bomb is that's a reflection of our own self-worth. We're basically saying, I don't feel like I deserve anything extra or more or what I truly deserve, so I will settle for this. And so learning and understanding and elevating that self-love for ourselves is so important. I'm learning that right now. It's time for us, all of us, to be in our Adele and Taylor Swift eras. Yes. I mean, no shade, but we about to Taylor Swift some people. Swifties unite. Look out. Taylor Swift has a song, or has an album coming out in October. She's got things to say. We do too. Oh my god, idiot. It breaks me down every time. Yep, that's hitting the nail on the head. Absolutely. Yeah. Tay Tay. Should we sing some? We should sing some Taylor Swift, actually. One of my favorite. What's your favorite Swiftie song, Matt? This one's mine. It's right here. Actually, I think would sound better. Taylor. Okay, can I also? I've been complaining about this for a while, but Matt, I know you gig, but doesn't it kind of piss you off when like the tabs that you've saved for years are gone all of a sudden? And I feel like it's been happening pretty often as of recently. Hello, Michael and crew. What's up, Alsair? Hyper UK. Oh, you changed your name. Hello. It truly is. I'm here with you all for whatever it is you're going through. DMs are always open. Back to December hurts my heart. I knew it all too well. Yes, Matt. I want to play you. I want to play this Taylor Swift song. It's my favorite, but they took it down. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. We. Now I'm lying on the cold, hard ground. Ah. Okay. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Okay, hang on. Let's see. I have to Google it now because it's not on Ultimate Guitar anymore. Excuse you. But this is my favorite Taylor Swift song, and I think it's her, my opinion, my humble opinion, don't come after me, Swifties. In my humble opinion, I think it's her best song. Insert goat scream. So casually cruel in the name of being honest. Okay. Let's see. I've played this before, and Regina, you probably already know. You know what my favorite Taylor Swift song is. But I think this is appropriate, so let's give this a shot. Oh, Tina, look what the wind blew in. Tina, I'm just going to say right now, we are deep in our feels. Matt Walden's in here too. He just gave us an exclusive of a song that he just worked on, and it was pettily beautiful. Okay. Matt Walden giving us up to 52. Let's go. My favorite Taylor Swift song. Taylor's squad includes actresses. Oh my god, that's a lot of people. I can't even. Wait, why did Matt just lose? There's like no badges next to Matt's name anymore. The drought was the very worst. When the flowers that we'd grown together died of thirst. It was months and months of back and forth. You're still all over me like a wine-stained dress I can't wear anymore. Hung my head as I lost the war, and the sky turned black like a perfect storm. The rain came pouring pouring down when I was drowning. That's when I could finally breathe. And by morning, gone was any trace of you. I think I am finally clean. You broke your name. There was nothing left to do. Then the butterflies turned to dust that covered my whole room. So I punched a hole in the roof. Let the flood carry away all my pictures of you. The water filled my lungs. I screamed so loud, but no one heard a thing. The rain came pouring down when I was drowning. That's when I could finally breathe. And by morning, gone was any trace of you. I think I'm finally clean. I think I'm finally clean. I'm finally clean. Sober, I must admit. Just because you're clean don't mean you don't miss it. 10 months older, I won't give in. Now that I'm clean, I'm never gonna risk it. The drought was the very worst. When the flowers that we'd grown together died of thirst. The rain came pouring down when I was drowning. That's when I could finally breathe. And by morning, gone was any trace of you. I think I'm finally clean. The rain came pouring down when I was drowning. That's when I could finally breathe. And by morning, gone was any trace of you. I think I'm finally clean. I'm finally clean. Think I'm finally clean. I think I'm finally clean. I absolutely love that song. That is Clean by Taylor Swift. That is my all-time favorite Taylor Swift song. I think it's beautifully written, beautifully composed, and I love the production of it as well. There is a cleansing feel that you get when you listen to it. Mama Tamago, thanks for being here. You are all over my For You page, and it's amazing to see you thrive. And you're going to be at TwitchCon as a panelist. Let's go. The water filled my lungs. I screamed so loud, but no one heard a thing. I think I know it all too well. I think I'm just going to keep crying at this point. No sense in stopping. Thank you for the applause, Era Vida. This is truly Michael's fave, and the lyrics make you feel seen. You made it into my favorite as well. Oh, thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that. Ooh, it's hot. Time to dab. And not like how the kids dab. I dab the face. Okay. And hydrate. Once again, if you're just joining, my name is Michael. I'm a singer, songwriter, music streamer, dogless dog lover. Welcome to the Barnimal stream. It's Tuesday, September 6, 2022. If you would like to catch a replay of this stream and others, check out the VODs channel. !VODs right there. Big shout out and big love to our mods. Erra Vida. Coggles. Thank you so much. Why isn't the chat working? Okay, there we go. Yeah, also if I'm gonna just highlight a song, I got you. Nice color coordination there, Michael. Shirt, water bottle, and towel. Yeah, you like the color combo? I normally don't drink like ice cold water, chat, but in this heat wave, I need it because warm room temp water is not cutting it for me. Also, if this stream dies all of a sudden, it's probably because the power went out. So, just heads up. I found someone who has nearly the same name as me, and it tripped me up. Yes, I do follow her, and she's from the Philippines. Coincidentally. Can we also fly? Can I tell? We got to revisit some of these edits from Sunday. So sorry we weren't able to catch the actual stream, Fly. But this one's a personal favorite of mine. I asked if somebody could Photoshop me with a hat. I don't know, something about the shark hat. It's cute. We also have your typical party hat. She's from my dad's province. No way. What if you're related? What if it's your twin? I'm just kidding. What else do we got? Oh, one of these like spinner hats. Baby Shark Barnum. And then this one, is it a squid? What is it? I'm confused. I'm sorry I wasn't able to catch a stream too. I feel like I was there for all the other prep, but I didn't. No worries, Regine. Good night, 52. You got it. It gets real sus fast, chat. I'm only gonna put this up for like 2 seconds. 1, 2, and it's gone. Okay. Well, Rastafarian squid. Am I saying that correct? Shout out to Queen Bee. Okay, who would buy this hat? Would you buy this hat? Michael as a ham. I'm gonna go all ham. Go ham. Go ham. Okay. I learned in this stream that fabric can expand when it's hot. Absolutely not. Okay. This is probably how I wish my arms look like. Actually not. Those arms are huge. That's like that's a lot. I am not tropical. I am not a toucan. Okay. Well, there you have it. Thank you, Fly, for enlightening us with all that. Those are tumor arms, not the tumor arms, Aaron. Aaron says, when it comes to loving someone, we are often told to find the person that gives us butterflies every time we see them. That will make sparks fly each time we are together. In reality, a love like this may burn bright and look like real love, but in the end, it will burn out quick if not tended to, or worse, will come to smolder, and that will lead to both parties hating each other. Just like a campfire, it takes work to grow and maintain. So instead of trying to find someone who has the hottest sparks, look for the one who has the capability of catching the spark, growing that into a flame, and building that into a steady blaze over time that will last till the end. Oh, I love that second part right there. Just like a campfire, it takes work to grow and maintain. So instead of trying to find someone who has the hottest sparks, look for the one who has the capability of catching the spark, growing that into a flame, and building that into a steady blaze over time that will last till the end. Listen, can we normalize? I'm interested in finding people who will help me build the flame, you know, and make it last forever, you know? Regina, I have, I recorded a voice memo. It's audio from a film that I re-listened to, and I think it would be a great TikTok sound. Build your flame to the tune of Wheel of Fortune. Can I play it for y'all, chat? Totally playing content that's not mine, but it is gorgeous and it's beautiful to listen to. If you've seen the movie, this movie is with Timothée Chalamet, and the movie is called Call Me by Your Name. It's a brilliant queer film. But just listen to this. This is a key moment in the movie, and this is what the dad says to his son, Timothée Chalamet's character. I will not play any music behind it. Just listen. And I kind of want to put this to like on a TikTok or something because I think the sound would take off. It's beautiful. Listen to this. Also, you might hear me weeping in the background because when I was watching this movie, when I recorded it, I was crying.
We rip out so much of ourselves to be cured of things faster that we go bankrupt by the age of 30 and have less to offer each time we start with someone new. But to make yourself feel nothing so as not to feel anything. What a waste. Have I spoken out of turn? And I'll say one more thing. It'll clear the air. I may have come close, but I never had what you two have. Something always held me back, or stood in the way. How you live your life is your business. Just remember, our hearts and our bodies are given to us only once. And before you know it, your heart's worn out. And as for your body, there comes a point when no one looks at it, much less wants to come near it. Right now, there's sorrow, pain. Don't kill it. And with it, the joy you felt. His mom now.
It is a beautiful, beautiful film. No matter if you like watching queer films or not, it is a beautiful love story. I told you I was going to stop crying. I'm trying to find like the quote from the film because I want to reiterate to you. I'm going to read it to you. Okay, so I'll just say it again. How you live your life is your business. Just remember, our hearts and our bodies are given to us only once. And before you know it, your heart is worn out. And as for your body, there comes a point when no one looks at it, much less wants to come near it. Right now there's sorrow, pain. Don't kill it. Bring with it the joy you felt. We rip out so much of ourselves to be cured of things faster than we should that we go bankrupt by the age of 30 and have less to offer each time we start with someone new. But to make yourself feel nothing so as not to feel anything, what a waste. I mean, listen, chat. This is why this resonates with me so much, or resonates so much for me. Because despite all the shit and then like the heartache that I've gone through in these last few weeks and in previous things, like I would much rather have that life than a life of like stagnant, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna keep walking down this road that looks similar to what I already know. It feels comfortable, it feels fine. I'm just gonna stick to what I'm used to. No, I want to be like fucking 80 years old and looking back and thinking, damn, I freaking rode that roller coaster of life. Look at the ups and downs I've gone through. Like, I want to look back and say, and be proud of every pitfall, every valley, peak, like everything I had to go through. What, isn't that much more interesting of a life? You know, and as opposed to something where it's like stagnant and just it's still. I don't want a comfortable life. I want to lean into the uncomfortableness, the difficult conversations, the things that will break my heart, because that's what it takes. That's what it takes. And if you're not in the freaking arena to show up and get your ass kicked and handed to you day in and day out, then you're not living life. So if you are going through heartbreak, if you are going through it right now, if it's confusing, if you're like, what the heck is going on? Why am I crying? Why am I feeling this way? That is only, that is just one validating thing that's telling you, hey, you're not a robot. You are living life. You are showing up to the arena. You come to play. You are in there every single day. Seek the discomfort. Seek the yes. As someone who struggles being an empath and my mental health is not going well at all, feeling numb would be so easy, but it would also be boring. It would also just be days filled with gray instead of the beautiful colors of this world. Absolutely. Sometimes you need to break your heart to put it back together like a mosaic. Yes. And I am more interested to see somebody's heart in like pieces. I want to see a tattered heart. I want to see bruises. I want to see like little patches where they had to fix things. That is so much more beautiful. If someone came to me and said, here's my heart, this is what it looks like, I've gone through so much, I would look at it and be like, that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. And look at you. You still have the ability. You still have the power. You still have the courage to continue to love and spread love, as opposed to somebody's like, well, here's my perfect heart. It's never been bruised. It's never been broken. No one's ever thrown it on the floor. No one's ever hurt it before. It's perfect. I'd be like, I'm not interested in a perfect heart. I'm interested in the people that have gone through stuff, you know? Wait, I need to share a text Michael told me about this. Michael, me? Yes. Sure. That's the power, both the power and beauty of duality, says Fly. We can't truly appreciate all the joy, bliss, and love in life if we also don't endure and feel all the pain. Hands, Michael, my bum ticker. But yeah. Chat, the analogy that I get, and I think there's so much creative inspiration behind this, but this is how I'm looking at it. I see your text, Regina. I'll read it after this. The analogy that I get about life, just in general, is going to an amusement park, right? Or think of the amusement park called Life. Welcome to Life, the amusement park. Not necessarily the happiest place on earth. Hi, Heather. How are you doing? We are totally in our feels. Just know we are talking openly about mental health right now, just because that's where the energy is. And for anyone that this might be triggering for anyone, I suggest you not watch the rest of the stream and maybe come back later or whatnot. But I just want to put this out there. So the image that I get, look up. Okay, hang on, Aravita. Hold on. The analogy that I get is going to an amusement park, and it's life the amusement park, right? And you're with people or this person that you want to be a part of your life. And you look to them and you go, hey, I wanna go on this. Can we go on that roller coaster that's like ups and downs and speeds up and slows it? Like, it looks really scary, but I want to go on that. Let's go on it, because life, right, is like a roller coaster, ups and downs. And you're so eager to get on that ride. And then you realize the person that you're standing next to would rather just walk around the park and not ride anything, not explore, not enjoy, and not take risks and such. And that is, no, that's not me. I want to go on the roller coaster. I want to experience it, all that life has to bring for me, and I'm open to receiving it, because I that's what I want. So that's how I look at it. It's like wanting to go on that roller coaster, wanting to go on all the rides in the park. Although it's scary, you're in that line and you're like, oh, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm scared to go on this, but I'm gonna go on it anyway, you know? Okay, next thing in line is to read what Regine is sharing that apparently I sent to her in April 2021. Hang on. And then I'll look up Kintsugi philosophy. Okay. Oh, this is what I wrote? Not me sounding like a book right now? Okay, so this is what I wrote to Regine, apparently. I wrote, time heals everything. I think if things were fixed so simply and easily, we wouldn't really understand the value of life. Not my old self giving me advice. And I go, well, Regine says, if I'm being honest, I just feel so broken sometimes, and I just want to feel whole again. It's just exhausting, you know? And I said, yeah, period. But I'd much rather have a few chips and cracks than look perfectly pristine, because those bruises and scars we have are stories that are worth telling and sharing with the world. Did I say that? Wait a second. Right there. I did that? Wow. Sometimes you need a little reminder. Time heals everything. I think if things were fixed so simply and easily, we wouldn't really understand the value of life. I'd much rather have a few chips and cracks than look perfectly pristine, because those bruises and scars we have are stories that are worth telling and sharing with the world. Thank you, Regine. Making me feel a lot more wise than I thought I was. Lolo Frosty, hi. Okay, next homework is Kintsugi philosophy. Chat, I know we're flying through all this feels right now, so give yourself a moment to breathe if you need to. I'm just know that I'm deeply inspired by the energy happening right now. Okay, it says here, am I saying this correctly? Kintsugi? Kintsugi philosophy, as suggested by Ayurveda. 15th century practice of kintsugi, meaning, quote, to join with gold, is a reminder to stay optimistic when things fall apart and to celebrate the flaws and missteps of life. The kintsugi technique is an extension of the Japanese philosophy of sabi, which says beauty in the incomplete and value in simplicity. Excuse me? One more time. What? Okay. We're going to read this together. One more time. One more time. Right here. Quote, to join with gold is a reminder to stay optimistic when things fall apart and to celebrate the flaws and missteps of life. The kintsugi technique is an extension of the Japanese philosophy of sabi, which says beauty in the incomplete and value in the simplicity. That's gorgeous. I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Ayurveda. There's beauty in the brokenness, chat. Your imperfections is beauty. It's gorgeous. Your broken heart, I want to see it. Your tattered heart, over and over again, there's like band-aid after band-aid, bandage after bandage. little chips and bruises, I'm here for it. I want to see it. And I hope that you are willing and have the courage enough to share it with people, not just me. What's up, Jay? Hi, Michael. Happy late birthday. Mine's literally in 2.5 hours. No way. Happy early birthday. Japanese philosophy is just amazing. The first time I learned wabi-sabi, I fell in love with it. That's amazing, Angie. I miss you guys. Welcome in. Are those dino nuggets? Those certainly look like dino nuggets. Yeah. I don't know if Matt's still here, but I'm going to text him. Okay. Dino nuggets. Yes. From in your fields to dino nuggets. I have like 4, no, maybe like 5 or 6 pieces left, Edie, of dino nuggets. I got them at Smart and Final. But they have the big ass box at Costco. And I love Costco, but sometimes I'm like, bruh, we only have a family of 3 and I'm the only one eating it. So I don't know how many people are going to eat all these nuggets. Those cracks are unique to you and make you you. It's beautiful in yours. Aravita, considering your background in psychology and stuff, is there any wisdom that you, or I don't know, something you want to share other than what you've already given us, just for what many of us are going through, i.e. me, Regine, Matt, and whatnot? Because for me, I not only like hearing wisdom and things, but I like it being connected to a higher education. Does that make sense? Like something that's logical. Hey, it's Michael. What's up, Franklin? Take all the time you need, Matt. The Heartbreak Club with the 3 Musketeers of Heartbreak. I kind of like the Heartbreak Club. Can that be the new Breakfast Club, Regine? Club Heartbreak. Oh, speaking of club, also, I had a great talk with Circa, aka Sarah, Circa 1932, and she actually got this from TikTok or whatnot. But the analogy is like having standards, or like there being a cover charge to get into a club, right? That club is you, right? Don't let anyone in the club, not just anyone. They gotta pay that cover charge, baby. No, you can't get in with just like maybes and false hopes and like, I don't knows. No, there, you gotta pay up. You're the bouncer, chat. Don't give everyone access to you, to every part of you, if they don't, especially if they don't deserve it, you know? Don't let anyone in your club for free. Exactly, Edie. You know, you stand outside that door and be like, you want to get in? Okay. You have to do this, this, and this. And I know there's women out there like, oh, but I look cute. Oh, but look at me. Look at my arms, bro. You won't let me in with this? Like, nah. I need more than that, bro. Heartbreak Club Unite. Let's go. Did I summon you, Matt? Heartbreak Club. But anyway, so that's the analogy that I want to share. Is like there's a cover charge for people to be in your life, chat. I know that now. And I guess you could say my demise is me being so gullible and so giving, and this is not like a bad thing, right? But not everyone should have access to who you are, or to you. I call being the princess of 10 of the Heartbreak Club. Michael can be the rebel. Hey, let's go. I'll be the rebel. I'm still here for another hour and 10 minutes and I'm headed out. Within the time span, you don't need to do it. Do you want to say happy birthday to me before I go to sleep? I can, Jay. I was just going to ask you that. How much for bottle service those bottles of Barnum Blay? Aravita, here we go. Aravita says, I will always say this in your chat, Michael, and we use it in psych a lot to process. Chat, listen up. People come into your life for one of three reasons: for a season, for a lifetime, or for a lesson. If someone needs to stay for only a lesson, you open the door, you let them out, and close, because you've learned what's the right time to open that door again. Because you've learned when's the right time to open that door again. Yeah. Okay, but let's reframe that mindset. It's not your demise that you have a loving heart. I know. Yeah, I realize I talked myself into a corner there, Regine. It's not wrong that I have a loving heart. It's not wrong that I love so deeply. There's nothing wrong with that, chat. I'm gonna say that again, Aravita. People come into your life for one of three reasons: for a season, for a lifetime, or for a lesson. If someone needs to stay for only a lesson, you open the door, you let them out, and close, because you have learned when's the right time to open that door again. Thank you for sharing that, Aravita. Oroga, I love you guys. We love you too. Thank you so much for the resub at 36 months. Hello? Who did you sing happy birthday to you? I kind of want that too. If you need a Muppet, use a Muppet as well for me. Aroga, how are you? Let's do this happy birthday for you now, Jay, before I forget, because I'm a forgetful Lucy. Let's sing happy birthday to Jay. Chat, help me out, Barnumals. Recovering from surgery. I hope everything's okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. This stream is like a roller coaster, Edie. Happy birthday to you. 1 minute we're happy, we're sad. Happy birthday, dear Jay. Happy birthday to you. Can I be petty for just 1 second, since Matt was petty? I appreciate the happy birthday messages, and this is not to y'all, chat, but there's some people on Facebook. It irks me when people just go on your timeline or just drop a HBD. Like, it literally, that's all they write. Not your name, just happy birthday. It falls flat for me. Like, you can at least put like happy birthday name. You know what I mean? It works as a command, Aravita, but don't just HBD. It literally sounds like someone's like suffering from HBD. Oh, some side effects include diarrhea, nausea, vomiting. Like, if you suffer from HBD, fix it now. It's lazy. Yeah. And whenever I greet people, I usually write their name. Like, I'll write happy birthday, Edie. I hope you have a great day. Like, it's personal. That's the least you could do. That, to me, is the bare minimum. But suffering from HBD. Please don't HBD. Please don't. Do not do that. Oh, we have... Wait, Aravita, the only way they could write happy birthday to themselves is if they put HBD for themselves? That's why I contemplate if I should have my birthday. Listen, Angie, I'm hardly ever on Facebook. I'm on Facebook like 2, maybe 3 times at most a year actively. My birthday, maybe New Year's, or like big significant events. But other than that, it's too toxic for me. I don't like it. And if anyone thinks you think they miss a CUDA board, there wasn't one for this year because Michael requested. Yes. Thank you for clarifying that, Regine. I didn't want a Kudo board this year. HBD not bueno. Fly. You're gonna Photoshop me going, no HBD. Yeah, I didn't want a Kudo board this year. Not that I don't think that it has weight or that it has no significance or whatnot, chat, but I really just wanted time with y'all. And you should know this. My love language is quality time. And acts of service. Those are at the top. Affirmation, those things. And y'all fulfill that for me. And that says so much more than a, you know, birthday message or birthday greeting and whatnot. I love that. Words are fantastic, but spend time with me. If you want to show how much you love me, spend time with me. Be committed in that way. Show up. Show up. And not just for me, but for yourself as well. There's a reason why my name is listed like that. It's overwhelming. It took Michael a hot minute. Yeah, and gifts are at the bottom of my list, chat. I don't like gifts. Don't like them. Don't like to be surprised. No. Spend time with me, but won't let me visit him. Because Regine, you've hit the limit. There's a capacity to which, you know what I mean. I can't. You live far away. I appreciate it. Sorry for the surprise gift. No, it's fine. I can accept gifts. It's just, for me, mentally, I feel as though I have to reciprocate and give the person who gave me a gift at that same level or same amount. I don't know. You know, I feel like I'm put in a position where I have to give back. I'm realizing I don't, because people give gifts to not to get anything back, but just from the kindness of their hearts. But I'm still in the mindset where I'm like, oh, I have to reciprocate and give you something in return, and this in the amount that's close to that. It's very hard for me to accept gifts. You're Sheldon. Oh yes, so much so, Arvita, that I have a what is it called? A Funko Pop thing that says that's of him, and it doesn't work anymore. But if you knock on it, it would say, "Penny, Penny, Penny." You're all good, Michael. You are a gift. Thank you, Fly. Appreciate it. The letter you wrote in your thing, Fly, was really, really sweet. So thank you so much for being a part of this community, for being you, and for sharing those wonderful words. I honestly needed to hear that day. Oh, man, we love you. Gonna try and get a little sleep. Hope you have a wonderful night. You too. Each day it's gonna get better, Matt. We're here for you. Remember that. I'm here for you. I got concerned as Matt's friend, because when I saw that he was going through something, and I texted him and I was like, hey dude, I know you're going through something right now, but let me know. I'm just letting you know that I'm here. And I didn't hear from him. I got scared and I got concerned. And that's what you do when you care about someone, especially somebody who is your friend that means a lot to you. So Matt, I'm glad you're doing better. We may not be okay, but we will be. Hugs to you. We should write. Matt, can I write with you? Can we write? We have similar journeys here. I got some things to say. We will always end up okay. That's right. Absolutely. Jay, if you want to make a kudo board, just look up kudoboard.com. I think it's like $5 for the basic kudo board. I don't know what happened, Matt, but I'll input a command for you. Barnum Walden collab? Balden! Wait, no, not Balden. Never mind. It sounds like we have no hair. But, Matt, I mean, actually... I said Barnum and Walden. And I said, oh, Balden? And I was like, no, Michael, that's Baldy. And then I thought, well, I mean, for him, it kind of applies because he shaved his head. I didn't, but he did. Balden. I hope he went to bed already, Matt. Just, shh. Matt, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Balden. What do you want your Regine 3 command to be? We always end up okay? Oh, what's up, Burb? I don't know why, but it's always like every time when Burb gets into the room, my shoulders rise up just a little bit. Oh no, it's been clipped. Balden. Okay, we'll come up with a better team name, chat. Because if he and I are going to write together, we need to come up with a better name. Just like Walnum? No, this doesn't sound very good. What's up, Burb? Burb, how are you? How was your food the other day? You were streaming. You were streaming eating food because I looked on your IG stories and it said, "Come watch me eat" or something. I don't know. Is there a reason there's no sound on this? I can't hear the clip. Is there not sound on it? I refresh. Walnum. Wait, no, not Balden. Barnum Walden collab. Balden. Wait, no, not Balden. Balden. Never mind. It sounds like we have no hair. But Matt, I mean, actually. Balden. Oh no, I had to refresh. I refreshed. It's pretty good. Just had a steak and a nice whiskey. Oh, nice. Burb. I just went to Bevmo with my mom and I bought, because when I went to Oregon a couple weeks ago, I tried a different whiskey I've never had before, and I found it at the Bevmo and I got it. It's so good. It came up as on your screen, but it shows in the chat. Are you really doing a collab with Matt? I mean, I asked him, but he went to bed. I'm sure it'll happen sooner or later. No worries, Zaroga. Enjoy your lurk. You gotta taste some of the whiskeys I have. Bet. Burb, have you had Basil Hayden whiskey? I think it's from Kentucky. It's so good. I had it when I was in Oregon. I loved it so much. I was like, I have to get it. Yeah. Oh gosh, it's so good. Chat, believe it or not, as disciplined and as much of a rebel as I may be, chat, I have not had a birthday drink yet. I did not drink when I went to dinner with my folks. Then when I hung out with my family, I didn't drink. I have not had a drink for my birthday. But let me explain why. I'm also, because I drank a lot when I was in Oregon. It's kind of insane. We drank every night. Almost. So I am taking a step back, but not even a shot. Nothing, bro. Pick something out from my closet. You keep your whiskey in your closet? Burb, why? I'm sorry, mama. I'm cleaning out my closet. You have a whiskey closet? Okay. All right. Fair enough. That's a lot for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you don't, probably some of y'all don't know this, but alcohol is not really good if you are a singer. It dries out your vocal cords, chat. So, and because frankly, my body is my instrument and it is the nature of what I do, right? It's not like if I work with the computer will be able to do its thing. Like, this is all I have. If I mess this up, that's why I don't smoke. I don't heavily drink. I don't do bad things like that because I got to keep things in check. You know what I mean? So I will drink on occasion. And being in Oregon was an occasion for sure. I put your names in a generator and they said Wallum. Where's Wallum? I mean, unless you're having one glass of wine, alcohol isn't good for anyone, really. True, Tina. I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you about this ring. Barn den? The barn den? Tina, you posted a pic, Burb? Yes, I know we're in music and we're chatting. So what? Where did you post it? In food? Okay, everyone, give your attention to Burb. Burb is sharing his whiskey and his Burb, tell me you have an addiction without telling me you have an addiction. Sorry, not to alcohol, but to whiskey? Burb. Honey. There are resources. I'm half choking, but that's A, impressive, but also insane, Burb. Okay, now that's creepy. I got them for you, Michael. Okay, wait, Burb, where's the Basil Hayden? Where's the Basil Hayden? Where's the Basil Hayden? Where is it? Oh my god. Burb, it's also a little concerning that a lot of these bottles are almost empty. It's empty in my trunk. Okay, kids, make good choices. Not to alcohol, but to whiskey. I know it's an alcohol, but I'm like specifically whiskey. Does alcohol go bad? I think it takes a while. It usually has a long shelf life. And also, it doesn't freeze. He collects whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. I was going to get Tennessee whiskey, but then I saw the Basil Hayden, and I was like, I know it's a little bit more, but I want it. 40% more, pretty good. Okay, so you're a whiskey drinker, Burb. You're kind of like me. I don't like beer as much. I prefer hard liquor. Oxygenated. First of all, that's not how you spell oxygen, Burb. It's O-X-Y. Thank you, Regine. Oxygenated. O-X-Y-G-E-N-A-T-E-D. Oxygenated. Okay, you're talking to a semifinalist on the spelling bee here, okay? I remember being in elementary school and we were going through like preliminary rounds and my word was quadrilateral. And back then I had really good like photographic memory, and I remember blazing through quadrilateral, and my entire class and the audience were like, they were like so impressed that I spelled quadrilateral so fast. Hi, Mama and an Angel. Hi. The Burb said oxygenated. Do you want to see the other half? There's another half, Burb? How did your birthday go? On another note, when I first saw you without glasses, I almost fell down because I wasn't used to seeing you like that. Now I'm used to it because I've seen you. Yeah, I don't wear glasses. I wear them just for fun. I know I need glasses. But yeah, my birthday was good. I had the whole long weekend for Labor Day. It was nice. I got to hang out with some friends, family, pretty low key. I did something more extravagant last year, and I didn't feel like I needed to crazily celebrate it this year. And I'm also saving up money for TwitchCon and all that stuff, and I had just came back from a trip, so, you know. But Michael needs glasses, I keep telling him. You know? I'm sorry, what? I can't read it. An eyeglass doctor, an optometrist. Yeah, Regine, why don't you fly romps? So that he can. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Michael, what are you doing on Friday? This Friday, I have my weekly gig. What are you doing, Tina? That man can fly himself, first of all. Do you know any streamers on here other than Jane that will attend TwitchCon this year? Yes. The compliments. Calvin Thomas Music. CANLA. Adriana TX3. Who else? Who else is going? Who else is going? Who else is going? Who else is going? You posted... Mike, Burb? First of all, this is also a fire hazard? I mean, because if a fire ever broke out in your closet, Aroga, are we finally gonna meet? Aroga, will you be attending all 3 days? I'm assuming because you're working. Oh yeah, Missy Alcazar will be there. Are we having a TwitchCon meetup for the bottom? Yes. So much so that on my Discord chat, there is a channel on there for TwitchCon 2022, and I want y'all to react to the message that I posted a couple posts back, where I'm asking who is attending TwitchCon because we need a roll call. I need to figure out how many of y'all are coming to TwitchCon so we can organize a meetup. Now, how it worked when I was at TwitchCon in 2019 is Twitch designated areas for certain stream categories to do their meetups in. I don't know what it's going to be like this year because I don't have intel on that, but I can tell you how it went in 2019. So it'd be like meeting at this place for music streamers and music streamer communities, like community meetup for music streamers here. Meet at 3 p.m. Pacific time at this location, and everybody would show up there, streamers and community members, and then they would all hang out. And you're in this pool of the mix of those communities and other streamers and such. It's not like a specific place for each streamer unless you are like the partnered people or you have like a deal, like those big names for Twitch. It's not like that. But I would love to meet y'all at TwitchCon. I'll arrive Wednesday, leave Monday. Nice. We are arriving on Friday and I leave Monday. But Aroga, please, can we meet up? I can't wait to meet you. If you want a hug, I would like to give you a hug. You want the credentials? Regina and I kind of had ideas to create like our own Barnimal credentials. And I kind of like how extra the idea is. I'm 21 anyway, so I'll try to come. To TwitchCon? You got to get your tickets. They're selling out. I'll be working during it, but free during the evening. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, cool. Aroga, and I think we have a DM on Discord, right? So I'll probably contact you through there. But I would love to meet you. I want to meet more of y'all, chat. This is like the place to go. So I hope you can make it to TwitchCon. I see Ninja has their badge. Regine's got her badge. I have a badge. Erra vida. It's the perfect amount of extra. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Last year, when I went to Oregon, I made like DIY credentials. And I basically just bought I basically laminated name tags that I made on Canva. And then I put like the emotes on them. It was cute. And then you would write your name. Hi, my name is... on there. Thank you for the hydrate, Aaron. Okay. Oh, it's so hot. We need to get 2 cases of water for the hotel. Yes. Maybe a cooler? Oh yeah, Franklin, here's the Discord. Just heads up. Discord links can only be activated by mods and me, just as a security precaution. So please don't go around sharing that link anywhere. Let's see. Any other songs on my heart? Yeah, if you're going to TwitchCon, go to the TwitchCon 2022 channel on my Discord server and chime in and let me know. Okay. Can you look at the song I told you about? I will listen to it. I can do a live listen to it. But I probably won't live learn it. I don't have the mental capacity for that right now. Or the energy, Regine. I can listen. What's the name of the song? Pretty upset I can't make it out this year, but I should be able to make it next year. We'll see if my body is still working by then. No worries, Aaron. Out of Love, Alessia Cara. I'm all out of love. Okay. Out of Love, Alessia Cara. Okay, there's a Spotify single version. Should I listen to that one? Okay, so I gotta fly. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Goodbye, Burb. Burb, I see you soon, right? A few weeks. I have a wedding to go to that weekend too. I can't believe I'm probably missing TwitchCon. Tina, wait, Tina, why did you ask about Friday? What are you doing Friday? I wanted to see if you wanted to go to Bishop's show. Aston, oh, I love them. No, I have my gig. I need to make money. All right. Listen to the Spotify version, the Spotify sessions. Okay. All right, let's do that. All right, this is a live listen, not a live learn, of Alessia Cara of Out of Love. Here's my live reaction. If you want to follow along, you can. Oh, I know this song. Wait, do I? I do know this song. As in, I heard it. Yes. I love her tone. Her tone is so good. I love all the Spotify sessions. They're so good. There's a playlist. Tina, what's funny is Newport Beach is closer to where I'm playing, so it'd be more ideal to be there. What? Tina. It's usually in OC. I'd be like, if it was, it'd be a better chance of it. Because my gig's in the OC. I don't know why this song didn't ring a bell to me at first. I was like, I've never heard of Out of Love. I have definitely heard this song. And I know how I've actually listened to it a couple times, and I'm familiar with it. Just the title didn't click to me. I think because I was thinking about a new song. I was like, what is this? It's a beautiful song. I love that your gig sang happy birthday. Yeah, that was really sweet. So last week, they, well, your boy was kind of flaunting that it was his birthday weekend because he was trying to get those tips, and he did. And they were all for it. and they wanted an encore, so I gave them an encore, and then they were like, we need to sing happy birthday, and I'm like, to me? And they're like, yeah. I was like, wait, are y'all gonna sing that to me? And they're like, yes. And they started singing. I was like, wait, let me get my phone, I need to record. And so I captured the moment, and it was really beautiful because it's just a bunch of strangers singing happy birthday to me, and usually I'm the one serenading them, right? So that was a really cool moment. I loved it. He got his tips. Sure did. So that song is called Out of Love by Alessia Cara. Another song for y'all to listen to that's on my obsession right now, it's on repeat, is this song by... So there's two different versions of it. There's the regular version without the featured artist, and then the one with. So the song is called All She Wanna Do by John Legend featuring Saweetie. I think that version's great. My favorite is the one without her. That's just me. But this song, All She Wanna Do, John Legend, it's such a bop. It's a vibe. It's really good. And I suggest you listen to it if you haven't already. We should meet up at some point, though. You're less than an hour for me. Tina, listen. Yes. Just schedule-wise, this is what my September looks like for the remaining weeks for the month. It's going to be a mix of finishing up gigs for the summer and then transitioning into rehearsing and prepping for TwitchCon. So there will be little pockets in there where I can do things, but just know that kind of will be majority of my focus will be on those things. So realistically, to do any new projects or things like that would have to wait until October. I'm not saying I'm dying with tax season right now. Oh, I got you, Tina. You're also still working a VO gig. No, actually, that's done. It was a one day thing. And it was super fun. That's what I did on Friday. Will it be 110 degrees on October 7th? I have no idea. I do not know. But I would think that it's a lot cooler because it is October then. And it's in San Diego. We'll be closer to the beach. You'll probably get a little bit of that cool air. Yeah, it's not hot in SC in October, says Jesse. He said it cools off. Yeah, if I remember when I was last there, it wasn't that hot. It was like 70s, early 70s, maybe 80s, but it was nice because you got a mix of the breeze and warmth. But overall, like, decent weather. I'm here for it. I miss the beach. Living inland sucks. What's up, Say? Okay. Oh, gosh. Chat, it was a struggle bus trying to get to bed last night because there was no freaking power, bro. No power. And all I had was like a little battery powered fan, like a little desk fan. And I was not wearing a shirt. I was just in my boxers in the bed. TMI, but like, it was hot. And then I cracked open a window and there was no breeze. I'm like, hello? Something. Nothing. Be there a drop of rain or central air. Nothing. There was no power. And the power didn't come back. It dropped off like at 6 p.m. the night before. And it did not come back on until like close to 11 a.m. this morning. Sweating. And also, Tina, did you also know that there's a 15-day ban for all of Greater LA? Beverly Hills, Torrance, South Bay, Long Beach, all that stuff for irrigating. Like, they don't want you to water your grass for 15 days. Or, like, use too much water. Because apparently there's a pipe that runs from the Colorado River to Southern California, and it leaked back in April, and they've been trying to fix it. And they've been getting by so far with, like, little minor things, but now they're at, like, okay, we got to watch it now. And there's no telling what's going to happen after the 15-day, and it's the worst heat wave in how many years, and drought. Welcome to California. Last time TwitchCon, it was always warm, especially since the majority is indoors. Yes. Yes. But for me, Aroga, I need a little balance of both. I can't be stuck in the same... Like, I can't be just inside the whole time. Because then I get very overwhelmed. Okay. Thanks, Regine, for that update. Appreciate that. Now I'm picturing it. Hurricane K is helping us get some moisture heading into this weekend. Nice. Okay. Good thing I live in a townhouse where I pay $505 a freaking month for HOA to handle all the grass here. Oh my gosh. The music stage was south facing last time. Hey, Aroga. Can you give us any little sneak peeks on what to expect at TwitchCon? Now I'm picturing it. You're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Is it hot over there too? I assume. Inside info. What's up, Say? How are you? I think... Did you make it on Sunday, Say? I think you were there briefly. Wish I'd have those myself. Yeah. I remember seeing... the stage for the music was like right outside the area where they had Artist Alley. Oh, Say, can you see? Got it. You were on the stream before that one. Ah, got it. Okay. So, to catch you up, happy birthday to me. Over 75K. Birthday again. 4 years on Twitch. And those are my legs. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Okay. I know some of y'all were dreading. We're like, oh yeah, man, we shouldn't have picked that as a title. You only have yourself to blame. Okay. Shh. Show us some legs, Michael. Free the knee. Guys, see that wrench? Twitch staff is here. Behave yourselves. No, Aroga's cool. Aroga's a cool staff member. Aroga, when did you discover this channel again? Because what were you celebrating? 26 months? No. 30 months. Nope. Where are you? What is this song? 36 months, yep. When I see a wrench, I go wild. That's 3 years, Tina. But the time your stream is when I'm in school. Oh, I figured, Jay, yeah. I can't do anything about that. But Aroga's a cool staff member. Aroga's an honorary Barnimal. Thank you for the math, Michael. You're very welcome, Tina. Was probably a raid from somewhere. Yeah. And once you found this stream, you're like, wow, I'm home. Probably something like that. Aroga, I don't know if you know this, but I was part of the third round of the collective through Twitch. It was really cool. We wrapped up that thing a couple weeks ago. But yeah, it was really cool to be a part of it as a music streamer, considering, you know, my journey here on Twitch. So to get the recognition not only from Twitch, but Twitch staff and people within like the music who work in the music department for Twitch was really cool. And I got to work alongside some incredible creators and staff members and to learn how to be better streamers and better music creators on Twitch specifically. But since you end at 5, I'll try to make it. That would be a fun Balden. Tina, you can't get Balden trending. No, it's a veto. We pass. It was funny when I said it, but now it's cringe. No, not Balden. We have to go. Okay, chat. Here's the assignment. You have Walden. This is the equation. You have Walden and you have Barnum. Okay? Balden equals veto. Okay? So think of like Barden. Barn Den. Walnum. Barden. Barden! Is that a word? Speaking of Twitch staff, I'm hiring an intern on my team next summer. Does that mean you're looking for people, or you have somebody you are you looking for someone? Oh, look, chat. Attention. Aroga is hiring an intern on their team for next summer. If interested, inquire within. Barden reminds me of bitch. You dang it! You're so right. I know you said Barden twice, and I'm just reiterating it. I like the ring to it. Let's see what else. I feel like we're playing MASH. English, habitational name from any of the places in North and Yorkshire named Barden from Old English. Oh, barley on the fields of barley. Oh, that's what they mean by that. That's what Sting means from that. Is it a paid intern? I don't want to work at my job. Wait, Regine, you should apply. Seriously. Does it pay? I was going to say Michael Walden, but it sounds like y'all got married. It is. It's paid. Hold on. Wait, Regine, move out the way. You have your paycheck pays a lot more than mine. Hold on. Hi, Aroga. Let me tell you why I'd be a great intern. You already tolerate me as long as you do. 36 months, that's 3 years. That's a huge commitment. Now allow me to make a commitment to you. I will do the things that will make you a better person. And not me putting Walden and Barnum into some word scrambler to get. Bet, let's play Wordle. Unalarmed. I am an avid person. Hello. Hello. I am a wilderness GPS explorer, and we. Regine, not you putting your freaking cover letter right in the chat. That is so unprofessional. Looking for software developers, though. Feel free to DM me, though, if you're interested in it. Includes pay, housing. I could live next to the compliments. Listen, I may not develop software, but I can learn. Aroga, I'm your girl. Virginia, you gotta be careful with your words. You can develop software, so you cannot be. I can learn. Serious inquiries only, chat. I do not. It'd be so dope if a Barnum scores this job, though. Labdinum mean? No. Tina, no. No, come up with a name for Walden and I. I will be a great intern. I cannot develop software, but I can develop feelings for software. I can develop. Yeah, does it involve feeling deeply? Because we can do that collectively. Would it be amazing if in a weird way, all of our tears that we shed together as a community helps like a country out there? Like every teardrop gets put into a vial, and then it goes into this big thing, and we together, Barnumals, we can save said country with our tears. The more we feel, the more we give ourselves the permission to feel unapologetically, the more power and electricity goes. Okay. Michael is busy on Twitch streaming. I don't have to be streaming on Twitch. I can work behind the scenes. A dumb bro? What? Tina, that looks like a dumb bro. No, I don't like it. Pass. Barnum Tears coming to merch store soon. Come on, chat. Where's your creative juices? Walden Barnum. Fine. Would it help if we did Walden Michael? Walkle. Walk. This time for Africa. I need a second. Matt Cole. The only reason this could get a little sus here, Serenity, is because now it sounds like we're like the other idea, which is not. We're just potentially collabing. Welcome. This man is sitting in the music category cracking himself up. And there's a Twitch staff in here, and they're not complaining. They're like, oh, look, he's just chatting in music. Because you know why? I am a rebel. With a cause. Okay. I low-key want to be like a just chatting streamer. I want to incorporate more of that into what I do. Matt and Michael brought up mathematic. Do we add up? Do we add up? Michael, Matt. Macat. Oh, Macat is hungry. What about Matcol? Matcol. My cat. Macat. Oh, watch Macat. Mackle. Macklemore. Do cats like fish? Meat. It looks like meat. My money don't jiggle. It folds. Meat. It sounds like you're saying meow, but then it goes into at. Meow. I don't think that's marketable. Meat? Meat. Meat. No, I don't like it. It's funny, but I don't like it. Also, it looks weird. It looks like some sort of like secret agency. Yes, the MIATT. Here at the MIATT, we keep secure documents. But yeah, Michael, please. Miat Barden. I really like Barden. Michael then. It sounds like a cat struggling. Meat. No, it's meow. 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 Okay, so far it's Barden. Michael is playing music. No, he isn't. Yes, I am. What if I sing what I'm feeling? I like the name Barden, but I'm not sure if you do. This is a song, but then you don't like Balden. It's kind of funny. I'm not sure if Matt will like it too. Meat. My chat's a bunch of trolls, but we can't be sure. The cat is struggling, but it's the opposite of the W. Stop it with the... Barden of the Heartbreak Club, and then there's Regine Ann crying in the corner with them. You wanted me to sing it? My chat's a bunch of trolls, but we can't be sure. This Loki sounds like a... Regine, you know, like you're in the church, and they're like, Barden of the Heartbreak Club, and then there's Regina Ann crying in the corner with them. I'm a fan of Balden, gotta talk with Matt about it. Final vote. The Barden Bellas? Meow. Meow. Me. No. I remember, do y'all remember, Edie, do you remember Rex Never Ready? He did like stand up. I remember listening to him back in the day, and he had this one routine where he was talking about how he would have to sit in the back of the church, and he would get the worst like acoustics of the priest. Mima? No. That sounds like Mima Mima Moo. No. What's up, Z-Late? Yo, what's up, Ben? No. Me me mama. No. Mima me mamu. No, I don't like it. I like Barden. The new single from Barden. That sounds good. Did you hear that? The new single from Barden. Live at the Crypto.com Center. It's Barden. Mima is informal for Lola. Also, Mima for the country people. That's my Mima. Mima, Mima, can you make me some mashed potatoes? The new single from Mima sounds like art. Now at the Mima Art Museum in San Francisco. It's Mima. It's me, Ma. You have to have the awe in there for you, like yeehaw. Not the country people. It's hot. See, I think I am contentable. I think I have good content. Mima. Okay, I'm gonna go with Barden. Cause if it's not Balden, if you ain't Balden, you ain't Barden. If you ain't Barden, you ain't Balden. Are you ready for it to be chilly again? Yes, I would love for Elsa to come over here and create a snowstorm on my street. If you ain't Barden, you ain't Balden. If you ain't Balden, you ain't Barden. 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 What about, but who said, wait, Tina, you said barn den? Like barn den, right? If you love Barden, you ain't Balden. All right, chat, come up with some taglines and I'll read them in a voiceover voice. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! If you love Barden, you ain't Balden. Barden, Balden, Balden, Barden. I wish you would Barden my Balden. There's things we say and things we don't say, Michael. This is when your brain moves faster. Your mouth moves faster than your brain. Okay. Thanks for the lyric, Joy. Have you ever looked for a hotel online? Yes, I have, Cerulean Entity. You ain't gonna see a snowstorm out there anytime soon. Come to Wisconsin in 3 months. Jeez. Spend some time at the Fox Den. I missed what he said, dang it. Good. You forget everything. I don't even know what I said. Oh, I said... I wish... I said, I wish you would Barden my Balden. Okay. If you like Barden, you'll like the yodeling cowboy. Yodeling. I think I'm gonna lurk after hearing that. Bye, Joy. Don't repeat it. I got you. Regine said bet. Here's the clip. You spelled it wrong. Let's listen to it. Can we get a playback of that, please? Matt's gonna watch this VOD and he's gonna be like, what just happened, dude? Barden my Balden. I wish you would Barden my Balden. Yeah, there you go. Y-O-U''RE means you are. Y-O-U-R means you're. Okay? Do y'all never watch Friends? There's an iconic scene where Ross and Rachel are having this fight. And she writes this long letter. Rambled on for 14 pages, front and back. Okay? Anyway. I know, it's so hot. This calls for a banana pudding ice cream break. It's so good. It's so good. Front and back. Edie, I'm definitely a hybrid of Ross and Chandler, but more so Ross. I am awkward. I am very, very insecure. And so is Chandler. But front and back. I love Friends. You had to learn that from a TV show. I can see that, yes. Edie, who do you identify as? I'm gonna guess. My impulse is to say Phoebe. I don't know why, but that's my impulse. If it's not Phoebe, I would go with Monica. Oh, fun fact, y'all. My sister's name is Rachel, and a part of her baby's name is Ross. Isn't that crazy? You could see Edie as Phoebe? Edie, Phoebe. How do you spell Phoebe? Oh, yeah. It's P as in Phoebe, H as in Hebe, O as in... Oh, what is it? O-U-B, E as in E-B, B as in B-B, and E as in... Hello there, mate. What kind of vibes do I give you from Friends? Oh, Tina. Tina. My impulse, Tina, is... Well, my impulse is to say that you are Rachel. Because she's sweet, but she can also be feisty at times. And she's also the center of attention. So I'm going to go with Rachel. Oh, yeah, see? I read y'all like a book. Wait, what about me, Regine? Regine is... I want to say that Regine is a hybrid of Monica and Phoebe. Phoebe in the way that she's artsy and she's ditzy and probably be the first one to hurt herself. And then Monica because Monica likes structure and she likes things done a certain way. And Regine likes to have organization. So I'm going to say a hybrid of Monica and Phoebe. Regine is Monica because she's the mama bear. Oh, yeah, I'm clumsy. Did I stutter? Yes. Ceruleanity? I should do this on TikTok Live. Be like, let me classify you as a Friends character. Ceruleanity is a hybrid of Chandler and Joey. Chandler, because Chandler can be awkward at times in certain situations, but funny, right? He's got the jokes. And Joey, because Joey he loves food and loves pizza. So I'm going to say that. Joy. Oh, Joy. Joy. I feel like we answered this for you when I was here. No? Joy, you're total Phoebe. You're so Phoebe. You are so Phoebe. Instead of tarot cards, he's giving you a character from Friends. Yes. Hi, if you landed on this, no hashtags. I'm going to find out which Friends character you're like. Joe loves sandwiches. Aroga, you're definitely a Joey. Why would I say you're Phoebe? Because Phoebe is so fun and full of life and has this like unapologetic nature about her. And I think that's you at your most like highest self. And you're fun. And you enjoy art. And you love music. And you sing. Hello? Lolo Frosty, what am I? Hold on, I think I'm getting something. Lolo Frosty, you are a Monica. You two like structure, but is very nurturing and motherly. I'll accept that, see? Wow, who else? Aroga, you're Joey. Yeah, you like pizza? We like pizza! We should flood this chat with a bunch of friend quotes. Aw, he's her lobster. You fell asleep? Front and back. Could I be wearing any more clothes? How you doing? Yes. I love pizza. Hi. That's Ross's line. Joey doesn't share food. Yes. Ross's, what does he say? I gotta get to bed. Good night, Mama Angel. True, structure is what I hope to do. Yes. Oh, no way. Pure Asian boy with the raid. Let's go. Penguin raid. Hello? Hello? Yo, Pure Asian boy, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Welcome in. Thank you for the 19 months. So this is kind of misleading because we're in the music category, but we're pretty much just chatting and we're having a good time. But how was your stream, Pure Asian boy? If there's a song I could sing for you, please let me know. Queue isn't necessarily open, but I'd be happy to throw something in there for you if you'd like. We're talking about the show Friends and sort of figuring out what character each person in the chat is. That's a penguin. Yes, it is. Bandit Steel. Hello. Good night, Jay. Stream was good. Welcome, Raiders. Yes. How is there a song I could sing for you? Yeah, we're talking Friends. Yes. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. I am obsessed with Friends, and I'm like one of the biggest fans of Friends, chat. Before you come at me, because I actually jumped on the bandwagon after the fact, after it was done airing. Like, I was late to the party. But listen, I'm on the bandwagon forever and ever and ever. But one iconic story is we had another friend. It was a friend that actually got me into the show, and he was obsessed with it. And for his birthday, we made like this entire like video where we were walking around and like reenacting the Friends theme song. And I got the part. And to this day, I can still picture it in my head and us laughing about it. Callie Coakley? Pure said if I didn't come here, he'd delete my Minecraft cat. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pressure. Welcome in. My name is Michael. I'm a singer, songwriter, music streamer, dogless dog lover. Welcome to the Barnable stream. You've been meaning to ask me. Yes? What's up? What's up? Burning Cal? Not cat. Is that cat? Cal. Burning Cal. Hello. What can I do you for? Burning meow. Rachel Green had a hole in my heart. Hole in my heart. Yes, Snips the Mermaid. I love Rachel. She's so funny. Are you on a TwitchCon? If so, is there music gang after party? Because I may not get a ticket, but I want. Yes, Pure Asian boy. I'm going to TwitchCon, and it'd be good to see you again. I have the badge. Hi. So yes, I'm attending all 3 days. I'm actually performing with the Compliments, another incredible music streamer duo here on Twitch, and that's happening on Sunday. So if you make it to any of those days, Pure Asian boy, come to the Sunday show. But yeah, we will probably have some like get-togethers and such, but I have no answers for you on when those meetups will be yet. But yeah, come on down. So you are performing. Sorry if I missed that. Yeah, I never really actually like formally announced it yet. But if you go to TwitchCon San Diego, and the reason why I didn't chat because there was a little issue with getting my badge, but it's all taken care of now. It took a while for me to get on the website, but let's blue skidoo. Blue skidoo, we can too. Let's take a look at le schedule. So we're looking at Sunday. That's Friday, Saturday. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Here we go. Sunday. I'm blind as a bat. I'm just going to type in the compliments. There we are. Sunday, October 9th, 2 p.m. at the Kappa. Try saying that 5 times. Kappa Cabana stage right here. Yeah, I am ready to kick back and take in some tunes, grab a bite at one of the food trucks, sip on a drink, and settle in the Kappa Cabana for a performance by the singer-songwriter duo of the Compliments. There we go. So it's official. It is official. Is that actually at TwitchCon or a venue nearby? I think this will be actually at TwitchCon. But I understand, Pure Asian Boy, that if you're not going to TwitchCon itself, there will be opportunities for us to meet up, I'm sure. So there you go. Adrena TX3, Alicia the Compliments, Barnum Michael, Calvin Thomas Music, and the Compliments. Well, these are kind of the same, but there you go. Alicia has a Twitch? Can we bring food into the convention? Because I want to be that Asian mom and bring snacks. Regine, you'll have to look at the website. I cannot answer that. I do not speak for TwitchCon. You do live there. That's right, Pure Asian Boy. Can we give a little background? Pure Asian Boy, we met at TwitchCon 2019, right? We were having dinner. It was me, Adriana, Benny, Autumn, maybe a couple other people. But we were having dinner, and it was you with your ukulele, and that's where we hit it off. Remember? Yeah. TwitchCon. It'll be a full circle moment for us, dude. I'd have had to make one because duos had to have separate accounts. Oh, okay. Got it. Yes, Calvin will be performing. He never lives that down, by the way. Michael over here unlocking childhood memories. I got you, Snips. Pure brought me over here with that story. See? Did I stutter? Wait, Pure, can I play you a song? For your, not only your raid, but for your resub at 19 months. We're also celebrating. These numbers around me, chat, aren't just any numbers, okay? It was my birthday a couple days ago, so we had our, like, birthday streamiversary stream on Sunday, and so I kept up the decorations. But this 75 is over 75,000 streams on my single called The Nook. Obviously, birthday. Here is the 4 because I've been on Twitch for 4 years. Yeah, it's officially 4 years because July, August, and we're well past that now, so 4 years. Shee! Congrats. Thank you so much, Mermaid. If there's a song I could sing for you, Pure Asian Boy, before I have to pee, please let me know. Thank you, Bandit, for the follow. And Callie, thank you for the follow as well. If y'all are coming to TwitchCon, let me know. I'd love to see some of y'all. He's looking. Okay, cool. Shee! This is fun. Again, if the stream dies at any point, it's probably because the power went out, because California is going through a major heat wave and there's rolling power outages. We had one last night and I slept with no air. He's quiet and I hear his keyboard clicking. You do? Wait, are you in the same room, Mermaid? It's bad here, yeah. Hope you're keeping cool. My gosh. My gulai. You want me to request or just tell you here? The queue is technically closed, but if you want to just drop the name, I'll add me or a mod will add it manually for you. I might veto your song request if I really can't sing it, Pure Asian Boy. But yeah. Oh, perfect. By Ed Sheeran. You sit like 8 feet apart. Let's go. It's kind of like that movie 6 feet apart, but 2 extra feet. Tell me I'm supposed to breathe. Tell me I'm supposed to breathe with no air. Did you see them? They sung together recently. Also, my heart goes out to The Weeknd for having to cancel the show like 2 songs in. Did you see that, chat? He was playing at the SoFi Stadium here in LA. And then he's like, I screamed something with my voice and I lost it. So I'm sorry to do this, but I have to cancel. And everybody went home confused, sad. Like, that is so heartbreaking. I empathize with that. That's not easy. Because, I mean, wow. Yeah, Beeb canceled his tour as well. Yeah, because he's doing better, but whatever condition he had, he's still recovering. Like, they tried to put him back on the thing, on stage, and he was like, I'm tired. Which is what we need right now, chat. A break. Don't do too much. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Conserve your energy. I'm kind of dying inside because I'm like, I probably should have taken it easy and not stream tonight, but I miss y'all. It's just unfortunate, yeah. I'd be disappointed to be there in the audience if that had happened, but I'm more sad for him. That's not easy to do. To go up on stage and to tell like over 13,000 people, hi, my voice isn't 100%. I did something just now. I'm sorry, we have to cancel the show. Yeah, and it wouldn't make any sense to me, like, for them to power through, like, lip syncing. You can't, no. It's, if you can't give the 100% performance you know that your fans deserve, it's not worth it. You can't do that. Their health is way more important. Absolutely, Mermaid. Okay, let's do Perfect. This is going to be a more chilled version of this. Yeah, again, good to see you, Pure Asian Boy. Thank you so much for dropping by, bringing your community over. We're vibing. Let's go. Oh, by the way, Pure Asian Boy, you're a sub. We have new animated emotes. Barnumals, can you demonstrate to Pure Asian Boy the Barnum Shake? That's the head bob. The new one is the shake. Here we go. I found a lover for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were that someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up. They sing it. Time. Look at the dog. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, and I'm listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found the woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share a home. I found a lover, yeah, to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love. fighting against all odds. Sunflower, I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark. Thank you so much. You between my arms, barefoot on the grass, and I'm listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight. Welcome in, Raiders. Sunflower, thank you so much for bringing your community over. We're just vibing right now to some Ed Sheeran. Thank you for those follows, y'all. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, and I'm listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. Pure Asian boy, thank you so much for the request and the raid. Welcome in, Raiders, if you're just joining from the Lunar Raid. My name is Michael. I'm a singer, songwriter, music streamer, dogless dog lover, sweating like bullets right now. Soft claps, thank you. But yeah, hit me up, Pure Asian boy, if you want to meet up at TwitchCon. I think we're on Discord. You could DM me there, or Instagram, whatever. You made it into a Fly Asian Guy edit. Let's go. I should pee. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my God. Look at her butt. Oh my God, this is cute though. Wait a second. This is kind of cute. Oh, this is cute. Wait a second. Fly Asian Guy, you don't say much, but when you do. Oh, this is cute. Okay. Matt's going to see this and he's going to be like, what did I miss? We're part of the Heartbreak Club. It's Matt, me, and Regine. We look so cool. This is it. That's the album cover. Okay. It's giving like a 6 head here. Maybe a little cone head even. Whose body is this? Vin Diesel? Who is this? He's got a good taste in watches, though. I'll say that. Oh. This is giving cone heads. Yeah. Also, I am an alien. I can't. I've already seen the next one and I'm already dying inside. Spalding! Yo, but wait. Why do I look... That expression looks really good for a basketball. Hold on. Let me see. Let me put my Disney animated voiceover skills to the test. Okay. Okay, all right. Michael, you are the voice of the Spalding ball. Okay. All right, give me a second here. Okay. I almost spit out my drink. Hold on. An actor prepares, okay? Let me know if you want to hear something, Sunflower. Get your head in the game. Stop. Too much pressure. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. Okay, so this character is a ball. He's a basketball. He looks offended here a little bit. Like maybe they just kicked him to the curb or something, you know? Or they said, you can't join this game. And he looks appalled here. Okay, and so how would this character sound like? Okay. Okay. All right, chat. I need some dialogue. Can someone come up with some dialogue for me? I need to see words on a page and then I bring it to life. I bring it to life. As the actor, I bring it to life. New Pixar movie in the making. I want to be the Pixar ball. Fly Asian guy, put me on the Pixar ball. I'm getting he just got dropped by the player vibe. Yeah. So what would he say? What would this character say? Where are screenwriters? Where are we? Go ahead. I see the words on the page and I bring it to life. I see the words on the page and I bring it to life. Okay? Go ahead. Go ahead. Thrill me. Throw me around. Toss me. Surreality. The line is, hey, can I play with you guys? I just want to be like the other balls. I'd try to write, but I don't play basketball. I'm Spalding and I'm not balding. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. All right. All right. Channeling the ball. I'm round. I have a round face. My head could be a ball. And action. No. Hold on. I'll tell you when I'm ready, director. It's hot. Under these lights? Where's the union? Okay. Just because in my head, I'm like, it's definitely like a children's show or something. This is taking too long. Good things come to those who wait, okay? All right. Hey, can I play with you guys? I just want to be like the other balls. And then they kick him to the curb and he goes, oh, but I just wanted to play. No. The gasp. Cute. See? Hire me. The line is, no, Matt, we still got this. You just got to go for the 3 points. No, Matt, we still got this. You just got to go for the 3 points. Ready? Okay. Go. Come on, everybody. Here we go. Not the Peter Pan, giving me Olaf vibes. I mean, a little bit. He's well-rounded. He's Spalding. What's his name? He needs a name. Come on. Not the Peter Pan. He needs a name. Come on. He needs a name. And he'll bounce right back. Good joke. A great joke, even. Oh, wait. I didn't say yours. Hold on, Frosty. Hold on. I'm Spalding and I'm not balding. 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 George? No. No. Do you think this is a George? No. George the Spalding ball? No. No. It has to be like a Bob the ball. Bob. It's Bob. Hey, I'm Bob the ball. See? Something like that. There has to be some alliteration. I have to pee. What do you want, like Wally the Bally? Yes! That's great! Wally the Baldy. Bally. Not Bali. Are we going to Bali? Hi, I'm Wally the Bally. Can you throw me into the hoop? Can you throw me into the hoop? Great. Come on, everybody. Here we go. Okay, I need to pee. There's not enough oxygenated in here. Wally the Bolly, that's Spalding. I'm screaming. Michael, go pee. Okay. BRB. Wally's got to pee.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you wanna jam. Hey, yo, what you gon' do? 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 Party people in the house, let's go. It's your boy JC. Alright, so pass that thing and watch me flex. Behind my back, you know what's next. Jam, all in your face. What's up? Just feel the bass. Drop it, rock it down the room. Shake it, quake it, space kaboom. Just work that body, make sure you don't hurt nobody. Get wild and lose your mind. Take this thing into overtime. Hey DJ, turn it up. QCD gon' burn it up. Come on, y'all, get on the floor. So hey, let's go. Alright.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Come on, it's time to get hype. Say who? Come on, all the fellas saying who? Come on, one time for the ladies saying who? Now, all the fellas saying who? There it is, Ron. Come on and run, baby, run. Come on, do it, run, baby, run. Yeah, you wanna hoop, so shoot, baby, shoot. It's time to hoop, so shoot, baby, shoot, baby. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you wanna jam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you wanna jam. Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Get on the floor and jam. It's the QCD on the mic.
Hey, it's Wally the Bolly. Is everyone still there? Okay. Chat, what's happening? Oh, water. I'm high. I saw that y'all talking about me behind my back. Joy, especially you. I cannot with that boy sometimes. First of all, I'm not a boy. I'm a man. With a plan. Who's got a friend named Dan. The way I'm scarfing down this ramen to avoid laughing and choking again. Laughing and choking. It's the latest TikTok craze. Okay. Uy, nako. Debatable.
I'll never stop trying to make you love me.
Edie,
Oh,
Edie, did you know
even if
Michael Alvarado and Carissa and Zyler are at the park right now? Did you see them? Can you find them?
doesn't matter how
I think they're there the whole week.
together,
Oh.
I'll be right there.
Wait, did Sunflower request a song? If they did and I missed it, I apologize.
Never giving up,
You did not see them?
won't stop.
I can literally reenact the entire world of color. The world is a fountains included. The world is a carousel of color, beautiful, marvelous color, rainbow of imagination, a beauty untold. Come on. The wonderful world of color. Are you at D23 this week? I gotta watch this clip again. I say this without being too morbid, but if I was in solitary confinement, I could entertain myself for days. Hey, can I play with you guys? I just want to be like the other balls. He's cute. He's cute. Oh, he's giving cuteness. He gets picked on, doesn't he? Hey, can I play with you guys? I just want to be like the other balls. And then they kick him to the curb and he goes, oh, but I just wanted to play. No. The gasp. Cute. See? Wait, that's really good. He does get bullied by the bullies. That's what bullies do, Regine. Thanks for stating the obvious. One more time. That's cute. Hey, can I play with you guys? I just want to be like the other balls. That's literally me as a child. And then they kick him to the curb and he goes, oh, but I just wanted to play. Oh my gosh. I'm being nice here right now. Okay, let me offer an embarrassing story to offset that, Regine, and it does involve a ball. In elementary school, during recess, because I was such a loner, I didn't have anyone to play with. I was very, to myself. Minding my own damn business, a freaking kickball goes, they kick it, and it's headed into my direction. I see it. Not only do I see it, knocks me out cold on the side of my head. I'm on the floor. Recess. Everyone comes running. They're like, are you okay? And I'm like, I think so. I'm fine. And I just I was clearly not. I think I had a concussion. I don't know. My head rattled for a while. But a kickball hit me on the side of my head. Knocked me out. And I pretended to be fine because I didn't want to create a scene. So there you go. Embarrassing. Just go to my computer and your About Me photo is so kawaii. My About Me photo? Oh, was it me as a baby? Yeah. Do you call bully balls ballies? Let's go through the entity. We're going to write the pilot. What is this Spalding? Wait, Wally the Bolly? It won't just be the next children's show that takes over. Do you know any embarrassing stories about me? I'm sure there are some. Oh. Duh. How about the first time that we met and we had ramen and you squirted lemon juice into my eye? How about that? Let's start there. Also, speaking of panels, there are some goals that should be checked off. Did I complete some goals? Yeah. I go out of my way, chat, to go meet her for dinner. We're having ramen. It's all good. Some chicken karaage. She goes to squeeze the lemon onto the karaage right in my eye. And I'm like, okay. Hold on 1 second. It stung because it's lemon juice. He looked at me for 1 second like he wanted to throw the bowl of food at me. I was like, it was an accident. And I died that day. Inside. You hope they played the Nook at Whole Foods? Listen. Let's hope. I hope so. I think the Nook would be a great addition. Like, I pray for the day that we hear the Nook on, or any of my music on, like at Macy's or Kohl's. Come on, Kohl's. It'd be perfect. You want like easy listening music for Kohl's shopping, TJ Maxx, those things. Perfect. Watch. Let me demonstrate. Allow us to demonstrate. Exclamation point extra. Ready? Okay. Paint the scene. You're at Kohl's with your mom shopping for bras. Okay? You're holding all the bags because she took you on this trip. You didn't want to go. But she's making you carry all these bras and things because she wants to go on a shopping spree. Blah, 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 blah. Right? So you're there. What bras? I don't know. So you're at Kohl's shopping for bras with mom. And you're holding bags and bags of stuff, right? We all have some bra shopping. Right? Just picture it. It just fits the atmosphere. And then you hear, save $10 with your Kohl's Cash. Today, at checkout, $10, Kohl's Cash. Or you might hear something like, can I get another cashier on register 4? Another cashier on register 4, please. Thank you. What do they say, Regina, at your work? What are the things they say over the intercom? Right? It fits. Come on. It's so true. Summer is almost over, but that doesn't mean fall is a time to cry. Fall is here, and so are our prices. Kohl's Cash. So are our prices? They're falling? Work where you love to shop. Ross is now hiring. Work where you love to shop. Ross is now hiring. We're now hiring. Please see a manager to ask about applications today. No, you know what you hear? You hear this. To ensure everyone's safety, please keep social distance and wear masks at all times, like they did that before during the panorama. They would come up with the health safety regulations over the intercom. And this one's for Edie. Please keep all hats, glasses, shoes, hats, again, inside the train at all times. This here's the wildest ride in the wilderness. Permanece sentados, por favor. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Wait, no, they don't do that anymore. We don't say boys and girls anymore. They just say, what do they say? Because they want to be more inclusive now. They don't want to say specific genders. They just say, hey, people. I don't know. I forget the actual term. But I was going to type that, but didn't know how to spell it. See? Oh, yeah, Regine. That's iconic. Attention. The time is now 10:45. We are closing in 15 minutes. Please proceed to the front so we can help you with your final selections. Again, it's just, wait, Regine, there's this one TikTok. wait. Oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Angels are watching. Okay. Wait, no, there's one TikTok where they did like a Spanish and English announcement and she totally effed it up. Hold on. Target. It was at Target. Target intercom announcement. Listen. Listen to this. This is it. Listen. I'll send this to you as well, Regine. This has 1 million views. Okay, wait. Listen to this. Okay. Wait. Okay. Don't watch it. Listen to this first, Regina, then you can watch it yourself. Okay. I'm going to play it over here. Okay, here we go.
Attention target guests. Attention target guests. The time is 10. Target will be closing in. Target is already closed. Please take your final selection to the front of the store. For your convenience, Target will be open tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Thank you for shopping at Target.
Atención cliente de Target, la hora es 9:50 y Target se cerró en los próximos 10 minutos. Por favor, traiga sus últimos artículos al frente de la tienda. Para su conveniencia, Target va a estar abierto mañana a las 8 a.m.
She said, attention, Target guests. The time is now 10. Target is now closed.
No, lo tengo. Attention target guests. Attention target guests. The time is 10. Target will be closing in. Target is already closed.
Okay, I gotta pull it up on the thing. Hold on, I'm gonna put it up on the board. Attention target guests. If that's translated in English, that would say, attention target guests. It is now 10 p.m. Target is closed. Okay. I'm gonna send this to myself. Attention target guests. It's so good, Fly. Oh, nako. I want to hear the Tagalog announcement of it. Did I just cut myself? With what? Paper? I have a paper cut. I got too excited. Attention target guests. Target is closed. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up on the screen here. I just gotta send the link to myself. Okay. Let's watch this. I send link for you. Attention target guests. The time is now 10. They should just have them pre-recorded. My gulai. Okay, we're gonna watch it together. Together forever. Together forever. Okay, here we go.
Tú vas a hacerlo en inglés, ¿verdad?
No, lo tengo.
No, tú vas en inglés.
Attention target guests. Attention target guests. The time is 10. Target will be closing in. Target is already closed. Please take your final selection to the front of the store. For your convenience, Target will be open tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Thank you for shopping at Target.
Wait,
Atención, cliente
when
de
is it?
Target, la hora
I'm
es
sorry.
9:50.
I'd be in the store, be like, I'm sorry. What time does it reopen?
a.m. to 10 a.m. Yes, Target will be open tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Wait, they'll be open from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. tomorrow. It'll be open for 1 hour tomorrow. I'd be like, did she just say it'd be open for just 1 hour tomorrow?
Thank you.
Also, the delay for when you go on the intercom sends me.
Tú vas a hacerlo en inglés, ¿verdad?
No, lo tengo.
No, tú vas en inglés.
Attention target guests. Attention target guests. The time is 10. Target will be closing in. Target is already closed. Please take your final selection to the front of the store. For your convenience, Target will be open tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Thank you for shopping at Target.
Atención cliente de Target, la hora es 9:50 y Target se cerró en los próximos 10 minutos. Por favor, traiga sus últimos artículos al frente de la tienda. Para su conveniencia,
Target will be
Target
closing.
va a estar
Target
abierto
is already
mañana a las 8 a.m. hasta las 10 p.m.
Let's look at the comments. Target is closing and Target is already closed. If you speak English, you gotta go. Target will be closing. Target is already closed. She said the time is 10. Target will be closing. Target. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh, we needed that, didn't we? I'm sweating bullets right now. Attention, Target. Wait, now let's put it all together.
You wake up at 5 a.m. while I sleep until noon. As you
No hablo todo inglés. Dale, dale.
Habla inglés.
Dale, dale. Attention target guests. Attention target guests. The time is 10. Target will be closing in. Target is already closed. Please take your final selection to the front of the store. For your convenience, Target will be open tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Thank you for shopping at Target.
Atención cliente de Target, la hora es 9:50 y Target se cerró.
It works. It's the panic. No, it's not. It's not. It's not closed. Oh my god. I needed that. I needed that. That was everything. We should watch TikToks together. That's funny. Oh. Okay. Okay. Can I throw y'all back into your feels, or is it too much? Because I will throw you back into your feels if you want. Joy, you as well included. Feels, Mariah. Okay, chat. I just want you to watch this, and I already showed this to you, Regine. Hang on. Stop. Feels are closed. Attention, Target guys. Okay. I'll put y'all right back in your feels. Okay. This, my voice. This shattered me.
I
Okay.
illustrated
I'll-
what it's like to be attached to someone
I will
who
let y'all take it in first, and then we'll talk about it.
I illustrated what it's like to be attached to someone who isn't attached to you. I illustrated what it's like to be attached to someone who isn't attached to you.
I mean, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it feels like. Mariah, I'm telling you, it's the scissors for me. Let's backtrack. What it's like to be attached to someone who isn't attached to you.
To you.
Look at this. Pause right there. Do you see that? Heart out on the floor. Every part, every structure of the heart is a string that's connected to the person, and you're holding on to dear life, not wanting to let go. And this is the part that's the kicker, is that person is wrapped all over your heart, but they hold the scissors. And they're the ones that's cutting it off. I cried. I wept when I saw this. Edie, you saw it too? I have just never seen unrequited love, or, you know, what that feeling is like in a visual image. Damn, exactly. I love how people are able to convey these types of emotions in their art. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Yep. Takes you right there, huh? And now that we're sad, can we look at thirst traps? What? It's not that kind of place. Not the thirst traps, Regine. Okay, maybe one. Have I seen this one? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose my Twitch privileges so fast. Fine. Okay. Regine, I'm scared. I'm so scared, Regine. Aroga, cover your eyes. My eyes. Okay. Water. We need water. Water. It's desert out here. That's not from my collection. That is from Regine's. Okay. It's hot. It's hot in here. I thought this was a music stream. It's not even Thursday yet. Okay, let's wrap this up, baby. Where is it? I forgot how to play. Oh, I'm blanking out. No more, I'm good. Thank you. TikTok is definitely for kids. Absolutely love Frosty. Okay. I think if no one has paid attention already, we found out what Regine's type is already. Okay. That wasn't a musical tangent. That was me trying to figure out how to play this one song that's beautiful. I forgot how to play. I don't know. Let's see if I can capture what I'm feeling right now and where my heart has been in something. Um, wow. I'm very surprised. Because let me talk you through the process of that, chat. There was a moment where I started and I was like, I don't know what's happening here. It's not really making any sense. And then you probably saw there was a moment when I hit this thing, whatever this is. It stirred something in me, and then I just went from there. And I think in my head, it was me taking that leap into whatever I was feeling. Because the beginning was kind of like, I'm kind of feeling things, but I'm not sure if I want to show them. And then if you watch the VOD, you'll see. And I even like dug in that. And it switched it for me. And that's the beauty of music. I love it so much. Okay. You know that what the visual I'm getting of this, you're walking through a forest thinking you're walking beside someone, but when you turn to look, they're not there. They took a different path, and now it's time to finish the journey through the forest alone. Yes. It changed direction. There you go. And you said this is a music stream, Ninja. Of course it is. Yeah. I love it. Wow, okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I like that there's lots of tension in there, but it's like you're going up on this it's rising in melody, so it feels like you're climbing this staircase that like never ends. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, highlight it so I can come back to it, maybe write to it. Love hearing you explain music. Yeah. Well, a lot of music, Ninja, is, yes, theory and notes and stuff. And I'm a very, like, a big feeler, obviously. For me, music is emotion, and you gotta feel something. Whenever I record something, I sing something or whatnot, especially in recording, there has to be an emotion tied to it, right? That's why when we watch singers sing their face off, when they do riffs, the ones that like really resonate with us aren't really the ones that like sound crazy good. It's the ones that are tied to an emotion. When a riff or something is tied to something that is connected emotionally, that's where it gets interesting. That's what pulls me to it. That's what makes me continue with music. That's why I love it so much. I'm getting a death vibe, but a relaxed death. Interesting enough, I say anything that you come up with is valid. There's no right or wrong. Climbing a never-ending staircase, how would it sound if it became a slow fall off the stairs? Oh, interesting. Climbing a never-ending staircase, how would it sound if it became a slow fall off the stairs? I'm kind of picturing like the so like I don't know why, but I'm like picturing like the image of somebody's like body kind of falling apart, and like these notes is like the pieces falling and hitting those steps as it goes down. That's so depressing. It's so sad, but I mean, you know, there's people who can sing, and then there's people who can sing. Whitney Houston, to name one of the few. Yes. Interesting. I love this. This is great. I love music. Hi, my name is Michael, and I love music. It matched the TikTok, the art piece. Wait a second. Wait a damn minute. Hold on.
I illustrated
Wait.
what it's like to be a
Maybe we got inspired from this. Honestly. Okay, wait. Wait a damn minute. See, inspiration can strike from almost anywhere, chat. That's the... Whew, you could even delve even deeper. I love the ascending notes here, but this like sad thing down here. The ascending melody is like that constant asking, giving more, giving you more of my heart, giving you more of what you don't already appreciate, and hoping that there's something in return. But then you're hit with the reality that there isn't. Ghostly, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome in. Okay, chat, I'm definitely going to end this stream before midnight, so we gotta, just became the best night ever. I'm loving this. Oh, Mariah, that's very, very sweet. I love it. Don't ask me to write things that are happy. I'm not in that space right now. No. But I like the a little the pettiness that came in with the Walden, with the Barden, you know? I gotta find my capo. I don't know where it went, bro. Fun fact, BSB just released a Christmas song. Ma'am, it is too early for that. Did I forget my capo? I don't know where it is. It's not in the guitar case. I checked in there. I'll double check, but I know I packed it. Something like that. Anyway, I went through my voice memos and I did this like Saturday evening, Sunday? I don't know when it was, but a couple days ago. And found some like gems of song ideas that I haven't listened to in a while. Do you want to hear something? I really like this song idea. What music are we playing this evening? Ghostly. We were kind of jamming on a little, mostly acoustic-y piano. I played a request not too long ago, or maybe a while ago. Perfect by Ed Sheeran. But we're mostly kind of just chatting, I would say. We're chatting about music. So there's music involved, but not thing. He played 2 songs. Duh. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Oh gosh, it's so terrifying. This is last year. Cause see, if Walden can play something that hasn't been released yet, so can I. Okay. This one's entitled Be Alright.
Told me that I'd be here today. I think you were lying. You were lying. Though these last few months have been so hard, I keep on trying. Keep on trying. 'Cause if nobody else knows when I'm at my lowest lows, you remind me of my words. Even when I'm stuck under dark gray clouds, you keep me sheltered under under your protection. With you, everything's gonna be alright. And I'm not lonely, I won't be lonely, right here, right now.
I was very impressed. You gotta listen to the second chorus because I do something with the progression. It's really cool.
You carried me from darkness to light, help me see.
It's definitely like positive.
Help me find. You were there when my heart was torn up in pieces, and I thank you. Yes,
I love the
thank
pre-chorus here.
you. 'Cause if nobody else knows when I'm at my lowest,
Here, listen to the chorus. Listen to the guitar.
remind me of my worth. Even when I'm stuck on a dark gray cloud,
I love those hits.
keep me sheltered under your protection. Give you everything's gonna be alright.
Hey.
I'm not lonely, I won't be lonely, right here, right now.
And then it goes into a bridge. Anyway, yeah, this is what I love about like music is that like, well, as a songwriter, you get ideas from almost anything. I could be in a conversation with y'all, and could be like, they might write something really poignant and be like, hold on, I gotta write this down. I gotta I gotta record this. And the beauty like with voice memos is you can just hit the record button and just go. And sometimes you strike gold and you hit something that might be very resonant and something that could have potential. And I have not listened to this, mind you. This is recorded in April of last year, and I just listened to it the other night, and I was like, oh my gosh, hello? There is definitely potential with this song. So it's a very nice Small Hope Town vibes. Yeah. And it has like the lyrics are very broad right now, the way it sits. It's like I was obviously in a place of like gratefulness of people in my life, you know, even if I'm under dark gray skies, you keep me there under your protection, you know. So I want this one. Can I have this one? Oh, there's one that's really good, and it's like the blockbuster of it, but I can't give this one away just yet because it's too sacred right now. Later on, I'm sure in the near future you'll hear it because it's that one hits, but I'll wait for that one. You'll have to wait for that one. Mariah, giving me your enough vibes, which is dope. Understandable. Thank you. Yeah, trust the process. Absolutely trust the process. What's this one? Is it that one? Is it what? Jason Mraz. Yeah, I love Jason Mraz. Yeah. Welcome back, Sunflower. Hold on. I got to mute for a second. Let me screen this one first. Hang on, I'm screening. I can share this one because this is an example of we're gonna end the stream before the next hour, by the way, of the songwriting process where you're trying to look for words, and this is a term that's called vocal scanning. Say it with me, vocal scanning, which you just kind of sing on top of a melody line or progression or whatnot and try to figure out what sort of cadences and lines you could come up with. And a lot of the times, chat, it's just gibberish. It makes no sense, which you'll hear a little bit in this. Vocal scanning. That's right, Ninja. Vocal scanning. Welcome to my masterclass songwriting. And it could just be like, it sounds like jazz, but you like jazz. but it helps to figure out like what you're trying to say, because sometimes when you start a song, you don't even know what you're trying to say, and you start getting little hints of what it could be and whatnot. So you'll hear a little bit of that. But I'm listening to this thing, and this progression is really cool. It's giving like not Olivia Rodrigo, but sort of that teenage angst progression here. But listen how I ba-da-ba-dee-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo-ba try to find a melody here. This is May of last year.
3, 4.
Yeah, he sounds angry. Even that guitar is angry. It's got edge. Okay, here we go. Vocal scanning. Makes no sense, but listen.
He said, I never want to make you love it, but they no, but they would tell me I never want to make it up and today.
And you'll notice I'm saying never a lot, so that sounds good to me sonically, so I keep going with it. Makes no sense. Okay, then. Okay, maybe a pre-chorus there. I don't know. I keep saying never. That's coming up over and over again. Hey, chorus. I write lyrics to classical piano. That's so cool. Word salad, exactly. And then you're back to a verse. It makes no sense, chat, but it's fun discovering these things. And then when you hit, like, especially when you have to be recording, because I highly recommend, if you're songwriting, record your session no matter what, because you might come up with something and then you can come back to it and listen. But also play that guitar, Michael. Hey, hey, hey.
Driving away from all my problems. Yes.
I don't know what I'm saying, but that's beauty of songwriting, is you can just come up with. I am what you call goodbye. Say thanks so much for hanging out. I consider myself a top liner, which basically means a top liner in the music industry or in the songwriting world, chat, is somebody who is given like a progression or a beat, and then that top liner would come up with a top line, a top melody for that thing. So I'd be the one to be like, and then they would record that and then would flesh out words based off of that. And I'm very like melody first, progression first before the words. Words are kind of the last thing on my mind when I'm writing. But this is cool. Ghostly, do you stream here on Twitch? I love that chord progression. Also, rule of thumb or pro tip, not only record your sessions, but also write down the progression. Like put in a notepad so you know what you played, because now I have to go cipher and figure out what that guy was playing, because I don't think I have a note for it. Okay. Chat, this has been really fun. I have a YouTube channel, but I'm considering for the future. Oh, awesome. Well, Twitch Music is a fantastic community to be a part of. You can see how amazing this community is just here, but overall, music community here on Twitch is incredible. We've some of us have gone to support each other in real life. Like we hang out, we make music together, collab, play concerts and shows with each other. So there's plenty of room for you. So come on down. Just wanted to throw this out there before I call it a night. Thank you for the stream. I've been going through this healing process of a failed engagement, and the music you play was just a perfect moment where I felt understood. All cheesy, but thanks. No, Mariah, not cheesy at all. I'm going to say it again. That's amazing. Just wanted to throw this out before I call it a night. Thank you for the stream. I've been going through this healing process of a failed engagement, and the music you played was just perfect moment where I felt understood. All cheesy, but thanks. That is beautiful, and that's the beauty of music, Mariah. Thank you so much for sharing that. I know that took a lot of courage, so I'm going to acknowledge it. And I'm sorry for whatever you're going through, but know that whatever feeling you have, it's completely valid. And here in this stream, in this community, you will always have that permission to feel, and we are here for you. I encourage you to join the Discord, as we have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful community of people on there who are ready to listen to what you have to say. If you are going through something, remember you are not alone, and there is many resources for you to seek out help. If you need somebody just to listen to your side of the story, go join the Discord and visit the Real Talk channel. Okay, that is. I mean, as much as we love Wally the Bally and Balden and Barden and everything, Mariah, that takes the cake for the highlight of the stream, honestly, because I, at the end of the day, just want to be able to make a difference and affect people in a positive way. And if that means reigniting the feelings that you have inside, or allowing yourself, giving you the permission to feel, then that's great. And I know that if I've made someone feel during the stream something, I've done my job, right? So thank you. That means a lot. And I think that's a great way to round this entire thing up, because it's a beautiful moment to end with. So thank you. Seriously. Thank you to each and every one of y'all for tuning in and for supporting in a way that you can, and for being in my life in the way that you are. Side note, I can't wait to crawl into bed with the AC on, because the power is back. Thank goodness. I'm going to rest up and hopefully get a better night's sleep than last night. But again, I hope to see some of y'all at TwitchCon 2022 San Diego. I'll be performing with the Compliments on the Sunday, so that's the 9th. And process can be hard, but it's beautiful. Yes, Mariah, also, if you want to join my unofficial official book club, we will be reading from this author right here, Young Pueblo. And they have a book coming out in October called Lighter. Many of us have begun to pre-order. It's on Amazon for 30% off, but that's going to drop in October. And I would love to share some wisdom from this book for you, Mariah, if you will. Mariah, please give me a number between 3 and 217. Good night, Edie. If you see us the duo, please tell them Michael Barnum says hi. Go ahead, Mariah. Give me a number between 3 and 217. We'll end with some 143. Love it. Okay. Here we go. Mariah. This is from Clarity and Connection by Young Pueblo. And this is page 143. Some friendships are so profound that when you spend time together, it feels as though you have slipped into another dimension, a space where you both feel free and safe to share the realest versions of yourselves, a home where time stops and joy shines without limits. Love that. And if you know who those people are in your life, chat, hold on to them. Some friendships are so profound that when you spend time together, it feels as though you've slipped into another dimension, a space where you both feel free and safe to share the realest versions of yourselves, a home where time stops and joy shines without limits, where you're able to just freely be you, and those people encourage that to the nth degree. Will you read page 125? Yes. You need to order it. Yes. Order this. There's another book called Inward. I just finished that. And then the new book that we're going to do a Barnimal book club, official book club. Regine, can you put !YP about? And that's coming out in October. It's called Lighter. Page 125. Here we go. Ninja, thank you so much for being here. 125. When an argument starts your... Oh, sorry. I thought it was one sentence. When an argument starts, your goal should be to arrive at a mutual understanding. It helps to become aware of the inner tension that is impacting your reasoning. Notice your level of attachment. Explain yourself clearly Listen with patience. Find the balance between honoring your truth and reflecting on your partner's perspective. And remember that success is both of you feeling heard. One more time for those couples. When an argument starts, your goal should be to arrive at a mutual understanding. It helps to become aware of the inner tension that is impacting your reasoning. Notice your level of attachment. Explain yourself clearly. Listen with patience. Find the balance between honoring your truth and reflecting on your partner's perspective. And remember that success is both of you feeling heard. There you go, Ninja. Does that resonate? Take what resonates. I like to argue. Oh, well, there you go. Remember, come to a mutual understanding. All right. Let's take a look and see who is live. Please continue to stream the Nook chat. Oh, Nathan's live. Let's go. And he has a lot of people in there. Let's bless it up. Nathan, do not stop. Keep going. Do not. But yes, stream the Nook. It's over 83,000 streams. We're on our way to 84. The goal is 100K by October 31st. That's Halloween. Thank you so much. Okay, Nathan's going. Let's go. Nathan is live. Here, copy and paste that raid call. If you have a microphone next to your name, copy and paste the sub raid call. Let's go say hi to Nathan V. He is one of the most soulful, sexy, beautiful souls here on Twitch that just so happens to sing like if butter, smooth, silky butter were music. That's Nathan's voice, okay? So let's go say hi to Nathan V. I absolutely love this dude. And here we go. I appreciate y'all. Chat, if you haven't already, follow me on social media feeds, Twitter, Instagram, all that. Regine, would you like to sign us off? Thank you, Fly. I appreciate you. In Regine's words, you are loved and appreciated, and you deserve all the good in the world today because you are you, and that is true, chat. And I'm adding this to our sign off now, and it is always and forever will be a privilege for anyone to be in your space, in your energy, to absorb your energy, to be in your presence. It is a privilege. Remember that. Again, there it is written there. You deserve all the good things in the world. You are loved. You are enough. You are appreciated. Okay. And what a privilege to be. It is a privilege to be in your presence. So thank you for giving me that privilege to be here in your light, in your energy. And we'll see you soon. Thanks so much, chat. I doubt there'll be a stream on Thursday because I have 2 gigs later this weekend. So I will keep you. Is that a new raid call? Oh God, 5 seconds. Okay, bye. If butter was music, it'd be you. I like that.